played a Bayou before. I used to play more basics, but my understanding is that the metagame, the Wasteland decks are more about using Wasteland to push damage and less about using Wasteland and like triplicate to nug you out of mana or whatever. You actually got to make a move in this format.
Yeah, the other list I have actually does play 2 islands, but I think that's mostly... It's not a big deal either way, I think.
Yeah, there's also a lot less spell pierce these days.
Yeah.
You don't have to like have 4 lands in play so you can start comboing.
Alright, so I don't think people really need a deck tech on that. It's the same deck. So we'll see who's in the league. Wow, Landon has 17 trophies. Good lord. Alright.
Is it even possible to play that many legacy matches?
It is if you're a teacher in Thailand, I guess.
That's, yeah, okay.
Alright, so I've joined the queue.
Cool.
Let's see who we got.
Gives me at least a minute to get my Google Chrome unlagging. Perfect. Man. I'm not on video, and Zamdog has decided to join the stream, and by that I mean she's sitting on my arm, almost on the computer.
Oh, we can. Oh no, we can't show that right now because you don't have video on. But we could show it if people want to see the Zamdog at some point.
Yeah, Zamdog, hold up, Zamdog, you're going live.
Ooh, Zamdog's live. All right.
I'm getting there.
All right. There might be a Zamdog. Look, a dog.
There's Doge. She's
Doge.
A big Doge. She just wants to lie in the bed and stare at the window. She likes to lie across every single pillow on the bed or every blanket. She really just wants to own it.
Yeah, this is Ari and Cassie's great dog. Her name's Zam, and she's great.
Literally great. She's a great Pyrenees mix.
What a cute dog. All right.
Let's get some legacy back up.
Yeah, we're still waiting for the queue, obviously. That's one of the problems is... the pool of players is not big. 462 is not a large number of people.
It's kind of weird that's. I think some of the draft. I guess the drafts take some time to fire, but not a ton.
Right.
So I'm just gonna go through the metagame breakdown for Legacy and kind of voice some thoughts based on the like current lists and stuff. The one that I know is that I've actually figured out. I don't know how well it fits for this deck, but my plan against Miracles is very different than it used to be in the old formats. Yeah. So this is something that I picked up while playing Turbo Depths, like actual Turbo Depths, was that because their deck is like 85 million cantrips, if you cast a discard spell on turn 1 or whatever and take their Force Will, and then they take a turn and then like do something, they're just going to find their thing. But if you just like sit there, they can't just like spew off all their cantrips and get somewhere productive. So like the way you got to play is, though this deck is more vulnerable to actual counterbalance, I think especially post sideboard, once you end up on a deck that can answer a counterbalance if needed, I think you have to push yourself into a position where you set up a turn where you go like discard spell, go off. And just sit on your stuff and don't take actions.
The classic wait out the counter spells instead of play through all of the counter spells.
Yeah, well, I mean, the old counterbalance decks you just had to go under because of counterbalance top just like locking you out regardless of what you did.
All right, we have a match.
Is that Captain Morgan is our opponent?
Yeah.
Ooh, there's a Lion's Eye Diamond and a Dark Ritual in this hand. It's immediately busted.
It seems like we're supposed to keep.
Yeah, I'm just thinking about how...
Our opponent's last deck was apparently Magus of the Mine Tin Fins.
That's exciting.
But I think this hand's still a keep.
Yeah, this hand's still great. There's not a lot you can say.
I mean, obviously, if we get killed, we get killed, but, you know...
I mean, you couldn't stop them if they were going to like turn 1 or turn 2 you. I mean, a lot of the time. Kept 7.
I mean, they also might not be that, you know?
Yeah, they're allowed to change decks.
Yeah.
Legacy on Moto is basically free, right? Okay, so... I mean, it's pretty clear we lead on C Ponder, I think.
Right.
We want to save the Delta to shuffle And if we get Wastelanded, we still have the backup land and a bunch of mana. Is that an Infernal, a Brainstorm, and a land? So we can...
6.
Uh,
It's not quite enough, but I think...
Yeah, it's one, 1, 2, 3, 4. I mean, we could just IT to Ad Nauseam next turn if we want. I would keep these for sure, and I'd probably stack it so that we draw Brainstorm and keep Infernal tucked on top.
Yep, that's what I was thinking as well.
And I think we're supposed to play LED this turn, because I think most of our kills just do a lot of stuff, and I just don't want to lose the LED to discard spells. I guess if they had a discard spell, they probably would have fired it, but...
Yeah, you don't know. Anything could happen.
Yeah.
Knoxeye says, congrats on the nice finish at the GP to you.
Thank you. It's I've gotten very lucky over the last, 3 months at tournaments. So
for what it's worth, your opponent, that last... Oh, that's the Tundra. All right.
They could have Silence in their Tinfin's deck. Ooh.
This looks like blue-white Delver-ish, if I had to guess.
Okay. So this game changed up a little. We're probably... If we don't get Wastelanded, my guess is we're going to... well, okay. That changes our plan. I guess we have a Misty on top.
It's below the Infernal Tutor, but...
Below the Infernal, yeah. I mean, we can just play the Delta and pass.
Yep. We're going to have to go a little bit slower anyways now because we don't have the LED, but that's fine.
Yeah, my line involves actually just casting Infernal for Dark Grit and then passing Flaming or something at some point in the future. But I probably would fire off a bunch of cantrips before I even commit to that.
That's fair.
And our 2 fetches that we're going to get are probably going to fetch basics.
Yeah, so that means this will... Well,
this will just hang.
This will hang. The other one will get Island and we'll cast something.
Probably Ponder is my guess, but our hand is just, I guess, we don't really have a reason to Brainstorm, so interesting.
By the way, the Wasteland really makes me think Delvery,
Yeah, I don't really know what they're going to do to kill us this game, so we've got time.
Generally, Tundra, Spell Pierce, Wasteland is slow, so we have time.
Yeah.
For what it's worth, we don't have a Badlands in our deck, so there's only 1 red source. I'm just throwing that out there. We can
preserve that later. Not a big deal.
So we're getting Island and Pondering probably, right?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, none of our cards really want... the worst card in our hand might be the second Brainstorm, and that's not quite where... Oh, hello.
Hello, Bayou. I think we're supposed to keep at least 1.
I would just keep both.
Right.
We have so much mana that we might be in range of double LED cracking with Infernal and
then pass in Flamings even if they have the Force. Is what you're saying. So
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. And that's 2, 5. Yeah, that's exactly enough with the land to just battle through a Force.
Well, the land is on top of our deck, right? Below the second LED?
Yeah, we don't have to go yet. I'm just counting some storms. So we got 2 LEDs, Dark Grit, Infernal, so that's 4. Their Force would be 5, Past in Flames would be 6, Dark Grit would be 7, Infernal would be 8. So yeah, that's even lethal Storm for what it's worth if we just hold the LEDs and just gun. But the way they're playing makes me think that we might need to... I mean, we're in no rush to take any actions whatsoever.
Except cast Brainstorm, I think, right?
I
feel like we're supposed to.
Yeah, that's fine. I'm not opposed to it. It's not doing anything in our hands, and just the way the game's going to play out. Ooh, okay. Let's think about this.
Thinking engaged.
We'd rather have Lotus Petal than the land. I kind of want to put back Cabal Ritual and Bayou and just shuffle them away. I think that we have how many cards? Bunch in graveyard?
We have 5. Brainstorm would be 6. Fetch is 7.
Trying to figure out if we have a route through double Force of Will. Probably not.
I mean, alternatively, we could wait longer for a discard spell.
Yeah, if we're waiting longer, we're definitely shuffling with this fetch.
Okay. But if we're also going to wait longer, do we want the land over the petal?
I don't think so. I think the petal adding a storm on the kill turn is kind of relevant.
All right.
I think I would put back... you don't have... I'd put Bayou under Cabal Ritual and just pass the turn.
Interesting. Okay.
And we can just figure out on their turn if we want to take an action or not. Like, we aren't obligated to fetch until our next upkeep.
Yep. So for what it's worth, they're not doing anything. I feel like usually those decks, their threats cost so much mana that we're relatively safe.
I guess their threat is just like stupid Stoneforge Mystic. I gotta look up what Harlan's latest list was because I'm not super familiar on the last nonsense base of this deck. It's just cool.
They're just running out of Ambush Viper.
That's
that probably means they have another snap in their hand, or their hand is just like all expensive stuff.
Yeah, or more counter magic. So they have 2 snaps, 2 Stoneforges, or 2 true names, all the Stoneforges.
I really feel like that means...
Spell Snare. That's a card that we'll have to consider.
Yeah.
I think...
Do we just...
I'm kind of into just fetching the other Underground Sea because their deck is... Like, they only have 3 Wastelands. If they had another, it would probably be on the battlefield.
Yep. All right, so I'll just fetch. I'm not casting this now, am I?
Yep. No.
Right.
We don't have any reason to.
All right, let's see what we got.
More mana. Perfect. Yeah, Brainstorm.
Yeah. Discard spell would be phenomenal, obviously. Oh.
So... Don't think we... Thinking through the stacking here. I think here I would put load. You don't really need that land.
You don't.
I'm just trying to think through like 3 turns from now. I guess the land is kind of nice. The 3rd LED is just stupidly excessive. So I think I would go LED underneath Ponder. Yeah. We can draw the Ponder if we have to take another turn.
Yep.
I would play the Swamp. Yeah, LED under Ponder. Play the Swamp, play the Lotus Petal, and then play the Thoughtseize.
Yeah, Thoughtseize them.
Yeah,
that makes sense to me.
If they snap the Spell Pierce, I'm kind of not into letting that happen.
If they snap the Spell Pierce, do you Dark Root in response, or do you just pay?
I just pay. I don't really care about going off this turn. And yeah, shop. Harlan Fear's latest list from the SCG Syracuse top 8 had 2 Spell Snare, so that was what I was checking out.
Yeah, because Spell Snare is obviously very good here.
Yep. Well, Spell Snare's okay.
Okay. So one thing we have to consider is if they have Snap and they hide something with a Brainstorm, they could still access their force with a
another Brainstorm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And when they ran out that first snap, it really makes me think they have a second snap, but obviously that's not deterministic whatsoever.
I mean, they may just need to get a clock on if their hand is nothing. Like, just sitting on Snap Spell Pierce isn't going to do stuff. Is that Force, Daze?
Yeah.
So, well, we take Force of Will, and we're going to have to fight through a Daze eventually, but that's not a huge deal.
Can we kill them through the 2 Dazes and Force this turn?
Oh,
note, they can only Daze once if they want to keep Force up.
True. Yeah, so we have 2, 4, 10 mana, go to 8, go to 3, go to 5. No, we're 1 short. or 2 short, I think. It takes 11 to, if with a single Dark Rit, it takes 11. So it costs 2 to Infernal Tutor. That gets countered. It costs 5 to flashback Past in Flames, and you have 4 floating, which lets you flashback Ritual to 6 Infernal, and then you have 4 floating for the Tendrils. And right now we have 2 mana plus 2 LEDs, which is 8, and then the Dark Rit, which is 10, and it's going to cost us 12 because of the dazes. So we have to take a Force Will and just pass.
All right. Yep.
Yep.
And we're not pondering next turn because we actually need all of our mana. For the thing you just described. Because if we were 1 short... Oh no, I guess we could ponder, right?
I'm thinking through something. I'm kind of wondering if we... Oh, that was their draw, was Delver?
Okay, that's fine. Then they're dead now, right?
Yeah, let me just... yeah, you just take your turn. That's fine.
Yeah. I kind of feel like...
I'm just making sure that we have actual Storm for the lethal. And let me just think about what happens if we... So if they let Infernal resolve, that's the question mark, right? Because we have the Past in Flames, they let Infernal resolve.
If they let the Infernal resolve, we could just get a Ritual, right?
Right, but then they just counter the Past in Flames on the way back.
Oh, yeah, I see what you're saying. Oh, no, then we just take... Oh, I guess the amount of mana we have is a relevant part, right?
Right. We'd have 7 available. Well, yeah, so we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 now. It's 11 plus 1 for days, so we're short a mana of doing that thing. But we can ponder into the LED that we tucked, and that gives us the mana that we need.
Okay. Right.
Assuming I did this math right. Yep.
All right. I'm going to just take LED then.
Yeah. So...
Just fire some things in there.
I would Dark Rit first. Just... If they force the Dark Rit, like, I want them to have the least chance of... Yeah.
Lead on the good art, they might foul it. That's also a good reason. So they're going to foul the tutor, right? And then we're going to flashback Past in Flames and kill them?
Yeah, and if they don't foul the tutor, you can get a Duress and then take that, and then you flashback Past in Flames and kill them. Assuming I did this right.
Cyrus is surprised to see 0 ill-gotten gains in this list.
Oh my gosh, it's been too long. It's been way too long.
What about ill-gotten inheritance? What about that one?
Ooh, strong choice. The number of people who call that card ill-gotten gains is ridiculous.
Yeah, and I always ask them... Oh, okay, nice. They pitched Daze, obviously. All right.
Yep.
That was very likely to happen.
Just take this through. So we have 6 Storm. And then if we cast IT with 9 floating, they can... Yeah, they're dead. Don't worry about it.
Well, what should I crack for?
Hold control. Don't screw this up.
Yeah, I know. 3 black, 3 blue, 3 red?
Yeah, sure. That works for me.
All right.
They have 1 card.
Yeah, we know it stays.
Yeah. If they just let this resolve, we get the rest because it means that they stop passing priority. Assuming I did. Yeah, hold up. 9 for ooh. No, we get a ritual, sorry.
All right. I'll just
Dark
get
Rit.
Cabal Rit.
Or Cabal Rit, sure, whatever.
Doesn't matter. I guess I only need 1 red at most.
Yeah.
I should always... thought you'd only go if you could actually beat the force. We had the force beat.
We had it beat.
Okay, well,
Don't tell
whatever.
them. They'll.
Yeah. They'll either not figure it out or figure it out. All right. Let me see what the sideboard guide suggests. Suggests cutting something like.
So the latest list doesn't have hate. Since we're up a game, I probably would never hedge against Meddling Mage, but whatever. I don't really like trying to run Empty the Warrants.
Yeah, that was not the plan. Actually, it kind of feels like we don't. I guess Xantid Swarm might be okay if we expect them to.
Yeah, I like Xantid Swarm. Is that an Extirpate in back?
Yes.
Okay, just making sure I can identify stuff. I don't really love Flusterstorm. I think that
Cyrus likes Decay.
Why do you like Decay in this matchup?
Yeah, that is a good question.
If we're just like interacting with their threats, I'm not really. That kills their Delver and
just for hate.
Kelvin deal. Basically, I want to make them show me that they have Meddling Mage before I go down the road of sideboarding and hate cards for it, or anti-hate cards for it.
I think I'll side in one Decay.
That's fair. I'm fine with that.
And I guess we should leave in one of these two.
I like Lotus Petal because they are playing a decent number of taxing counters.
All right. Don't hate it. But
this is like a pretty standard sideboard plan of like trim or preordain, trim your worst piece of mana. You can another preordain's negotiable, but like just kind of run with it. Discard spells. Yeah.
The real problem with emptying this matchup is it actually gets colded by Barraskull if you don't empty for enough.
You need to make a lot. I'm trying to remember numbers, but it's like
12. No, maybe more. I don't remember.
It depends. If they play the Stoneforge, I think one of the numbers is 12 and the other's like 16.
Doesn't everyone play Lavinia nowadays? I've seen very few Lavinias actually, but this hand's pretty good actually, right?
This hand's really good.
We turn one Xantid Swarm, I guess?
Yeah. You go you just swarm, and then if they don't have anything, you just turn to Ad Nauseam.
Montolio's in the chat saying hi.
Ooh, nice.
Workshop Master Montolio.
Nice.
All right, so we should Xantid Swarm, right?
Yeah. Actually,
oh shit.
I would. Yeah, we screwed up. We have to Xantid now that we exposed that.
All right. No, I mean we still have a trop, but
I
think Lavinia is quite poor in Legacy, generally speaking, unfortunately. So were you thinking maybe wait a turn on the Xantid to play around Days?
Yeah, I was thinking fire the Duress first.
Okay. This was maybe a mistake.
It's fine. We're fine.
Oh, opponent's Brainstorm. Did they mulligan? They mulled, scryed to bottom, fetch Days, Brainstorm.
Ooh, nice.
Interesting. I feel like that means something. Makoa said hi to me, but not you.
That's fine.
That's classic Matthew. Alright, so we have 3-6. Can't do anything yet.
And they still have a Brainstorm tucked card, so I would not Duress this turn, I think.
So Delta go, you think?
That's kind of where I'm at, yeah. Ooh, Elliot has a
Elliot has the best one. Hello to the dog, bye to the humans. There are a lot of shops in the chat. There's someone called Shop. They did not flip their Delver off Brainstorm?
Interesting. That implies that they probably don't have a counter that costs mana. They probably have Force of Will or Force of Wills that they had to hold in their hand.
Okay, that makes sense. That basically means to me that they only have 2 spells in their hand at most.
I wouldn't go that far, but they might have like a garbage spell or something.
All right, that's fine.
Okay, that's no longer uh-ohs.
Cyrus, I played versus person yesterday. Turn 1 being played super poorly, offered unsolicited advice, BM doing and hit runner run. Please beat them.
Yeah, we're working on it.
Wait, no attack?
Cyrus, you missed the chat part where they forgot to, or they didn't realize we had them dead through force game 1.
All right.
Okay, perfect. That's everything we needed. Yeah. So we should play our land, play a Duress. We just needed to lock up.
Why do they tap?
What is that? Fluster Force?
Yeah.
Okay, I would put them in the graveyard.
Oh. All right.
Yep. So we go Lotus Petal, LED, fetch, Dark Rit. Fetch again. Yeah, fetch, Dark Rit. I think we're supposed to fetch again. Like, so we're going to be able to cast Ad Nauseam here, and I believe leaving up Lotus Petal is slightly better than leaving up the fetch in case.
Yeah.
It's an argument of whether the one life is more important than like accidentally just putting all of our black sources in our hand. And I don't think it's a huge difference. So just get any black source, Infernal holding priority, crack LED.
Get 3 black, right?
Yeah, we're gonna have no mana floating, but the Lotus Petal up. Really, the concern was that we were gonna have to go for it with Xantid mana and using our land drop.
Hit me, baby, one more time. This is not where I want to be.
Okay. This is okay. So that's 1.
Uh-oh.
Jarvis.
Okay.
Jarvis. Hold up.
Well,
okay.
The problem is we only have access.
We don't have action, but keep going. Yeah. I'm just counting out. Flip again. Did you do a flip again?
Yeah, pedal.
We can flip again.
A land.
Okay.
A land. A land. An LED. A Pass in Flames. All right, I'm gonna.
Wait, is there a passive? Oh, I'm
that's
lagging.
Our last card.
Small amount. Yep. Cool. Yeah, that's enough. Yeah.
Cool, just take game actions, right?
Yeah. Perform. We're done here. Good. That was good. Our opponents.
I have a feeling that seems like an easier matchup among the blue decks.
Yeah, I think that deck looks a lot like the decks from 2010 that this deck was designed to beat the crap out of, and the other blue decks look like they're actually trying to win the game.
Cyrus said we put a lot of bad cards than some really good ones. Nice.
Yeah, our opponent did just tap out a Flusterstorm because I don't even know why.
Yeah, that was weird.
Kind of mind-boggling.
Cyrus, I think that Blue White and Blue Red Delver are Storm's best 2 matchups, more than like Elves. I could actually believe that.
Wait, Blue Red Delver? Yeah. I am kind of afraid about the Blue Red Delver decks if they are built right, but I don't know what that means. That's my one concern.
They all have like 4 Terramander and Wastelands and Young Pyromancer.
Sure. I mean, those are cards. I feel like there's a way to make them aggro, but
the Niv-Mag is 4 Fluster Blue White Delver deck is probably a little bit harder.
Yes, Flusterstorm is annoying.
Also, just having 4 of them is just opponent chose not to play first. What do you think that means, Ari? Hard to tell.
Black-Red Reanimator.
No, it means Manaless Dredge.
I would not keep this hand against anything.
Even versus Manaless Dredge?
Oh, I understand your angle, but I would rather just take a mulligan for free.
Okay, fair enough. Profit on the Lamb, thank you for the follow. Alright, I guess this is a keep then, right? We have 2 time walks.
Yeah, I would probably keep this in the dark.
I mean, it's not dark. They chose not to play first.
Yeah, I guess. Fine. Is that even good here? I don't think that's good here.
Don't we just want a writ of sorts?
Yeah, we want things that actually make mana and not things that make mana in the fake way.
All right. You lead on Thoughtseize, probably.
Oh,
sure.
sure.
Them? I'm trying to figure it out. You could potentially miss on Duress. That's what it is. Yeah.
Yeah.
So you're supposed to Thoughtseize.
Yeah.
Nice. Their hand didn't even have a dredger.
What is that? Bridge?
Yeah.
Phantasmagorian, Icarid, Creeping Chill.
The hint is you do not take Phantasmagorian.
Oh no, you take Creeping Chill.
Yeah. I mean, yes.
Oh, actually,
it doesn't.
Well, yeah. I was thinking about whether we should take Icarid so that if we chain off additional Duresses, we can just keep bricking them. But they still have Bridge and Cabal Therapy, so it's just not going to happen. Moto bugged.
Nah, I don't think we're moto bugged. Wasn't it a different art?
Maybe take the chill again, I guess.
Yeah. So we've time walked twice. Let's hope that's good enough.
Might not be.
It might not
Our
be.
opponent doesn't have a dredger, so it may be their hand just doesn't do things.
That was a bad draw.
Yeah. Go ahead.
Go. I mean, actually, they still not.
If we had kept both LEDs, we could have made 6 mana with them and then flashback Cast in Flames for 5. That would net us 1 mana. Ooh, perfect.
All right. They discarded Phantasmagorian.
Yep. I would probably have put our LED on the battlefield.
Oh yeah, actually that does make sense. Yep. Nope. Okay. Shell ick. Okay, that was a punt.
Not playing the LED?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're right.
Do they have 2 Icarids and what's the Shambling Shell?
Yeah, and they held priority to double activate, obviously, because that's what you're supposed to do.
So they have a single dredger. They're going to get back 1 Icarid, correct?
Yeah, that's what it looks like.
Is Whirlpool Rider each player or just you?
Just them.
Is that 3 creatures over the Nether Shadow, so it'll come back next turn?
It will be because Icarid will be on top of it, right?
Yeah.
So we're on a clock now. Unfortunately, we played 2 time walks.
Yeah, our hand didn't do anything, so we probably died. What are they naming?
Kind of hope they just get the read to not name that because we didn't play it. Yeah, that one makes the point. We should have played LED, so they should not name.
Yeah,
what they named Force and Will. That's great.
That's about as good as every other card in our hand as a name, but
yeah. Oh, that's great. What's up?
We don't want to fetch because we want to draw Brainstorm or Ponder and do something. No, don't fetch. Don't fetch.
Okay. You confused me. Oh no, that's bad.
That's too late, buddy. I would play the LED.
All right, now we should play the LED for sure. I feel like we're not in great shape, but we're not dead yet either.
We know their hand, right?
Yeah. It's...
Yeah, there's no reason to duress because their cards don't do anything.
Yeah.
Is that a...
The only things we can duress are bad cards, actually. Like cards that are actively bad for us to put into their graveyard. Yeah, duressing can only be a therapy or...
Is that a Chancellor that they revealed?
Yeah.
Okay.
Alright, so this Ad Nauseam is not likely to be good enough, I think. Just saying.
It depends.
We should only duress if we need to get to Threshold. Maybe.
We probably actually could have fired duress last turn, but...
By the way, Wait, the Amalgam triggered this turn. Yeah, they have lethal next turn. Alright.
Yeah.
Am I supposed to correct the fetch or not? I guess no, still.
No, because we can still brainstorm into a cantrip or whatever.
Yeah, okay. You can crack LED with Seared on the stack. Smart. Good card! Damn it! We died, right?
Yeah, I believe we can't even we can't even like shame cast the tendrils to try and live a turn.
Alright, I'm gonna Thoughtseize them just to look.
Yeah, I like that.
He has no black creature, but that's 6, 7, 8. Oh, actually, we weren't dead. We would have gone to 1 on this attack.
Oh, that was a mistake.
Okay,
I can't quite see the full graveyard. I thought that there was something down there.
No,
that's just
it was
screaming.
Chill, Rider, Bridge, Icrid.
Okay. Well, we're dead, and I would concede.
All right, I'm gonna draw the next card to see what would have happened, even though we obviously punted. Well, by we I mean me. Ooh, Ponder.
What would we have hit? 3 cards.
1, 2, 3. Brainstorm.
Yeah, we would have had to shuffle.
No, we
would have shuffled.
Yeah. Then 1, 2, 3.
Was it a Dark Petition, an Infernal? We would have died.
Yeah.
Cool.
All right. I feel like I don't know. For what it's worth, they sometimes have force, and I don't think empty is good enough versus them.
No. Empty is not good enough. I'm trying to figure out if we want like Chain of Vapor versus them in case they something.
Bring in Xantid.
I was thinking that the card they would have is White Leyline.
What? I don't think they generally play that card, but I guess we can check real quick. Well, let me actually try to find a list for it. I do not believe
Phantasmagorian was not from Future Sight.
No,
the text on that card is so stupid. How is that card not from Future
Planar
Sight?
Chaos?
It is.
Yeah.
Only the second stupidest set of all or all time.
Manaless Dredge. All right.
Just don't Leylines defeat the entire purpose of the deck.
They have Mindbreak Trap, Force of Will, and a 4th Chancellor.
Okay.
That's generally speaking. Obviously, like, you don't actually know what they have.
I like the point about Echoing Truth because it can just bounce multiple zombies or whatever.
Yeah, Leyline's one-sided. What am I supposed to side out? Let's figure
I
it out.
don't love the second Past in Flames here. I don't think it's really... I don't really know what it's doing. Like, the point of second Past was that you can draw it and cast it, but I don't think that's really where this match is going.
I don't think you're allowed to cut discard spells versus deck, are you?
No. It's just a time walk.
Yeah, you're not allowed to do that, I think.
I think you can cut, like, Preordain and second Past in Flames.
And Cliffy was suggesting siding out a basic.
Sure, whatever. I wrote it down to like 15 or 16 lands, but so 14. Yeah, sure. You can.
Do I want the second tendrils?
No. I don't think you do. Why would you want second tendrils?
Then I should not side out a Piff then.
I'd keep the land. More likely just to have functional hands. Why would you want the second tendrils against them?
I don't know, just insurance. No, I guess that doesn't make any sense.
Yeah. Do you have an Echoing Truth in the deck?
No. Right.
Yeah, put one in the deck.
Truth in then.
Yeah, call that good.
Did I hit submit? I thought I did. All right, I'm gonna choose to draw.
Smart.
Ooh. Are you allowed to keep?
Yeah, I think you are because you're how close are you to turn 2?
Ponder Brainstorm to kill. Yeah, it's probably a keep, but it's not like the most phenomenal hand.
Yeah, I really don't love this.
It's a close one, though.
We have a Dark and a Cabal, though.
All right. I'm going to keep but...
Yeah, we'll do it for science. I don't...
I think this is borderline either way, but...
Yeah.
If you hit a black source, it is definitely insane. But there's only... Let's see... 13-ish? Maybe a little bit more?
Did you count the Lotus Petals?
Okay, I did not. We are playing against Manaless. We lost game 1. I guess I'm supposed to just ponder.
Yeah.
And if I find a petal, I think I'm just.
Oh, immediately fire. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, feels like
I would shuffle this, right? It's kind of, yeah.
Well, we found it. A turn late. Honestly, the discard still might be good because of, Mindbreak, Trap, and Force.
Yeah.
We usually have a turn or two because, their kill doesn't, kill instantly,
Yeah, and they only have a stinkweed draw, so this is fine. I would... No. You want to discard spell before you go for a...
Do I?
Yeah, I think I would go ponder. I would go discard spell and ponder and figure out what I want after discard spelling.
Okay. That's reasonable.
Is that Fairy Macabre?
And a Street Wraith. I feel like I'm just going to take Street Wraith.
None of their other cards hit,
Yeah, none of them
yeah.
do anything. They should have cycled the Wraith in response, I think, right?
Yeah, almost surely.
Yeah. All right. Take Wraith.
Then ponder.
Ponder.
This basically means that we can't go through Passive Flames. Ooh. I would stack... I would draw Preordain, leave Infernal Tutor on top, and put the land under them.
Dead? Can't lose now. I mean, we could lose.
Dark Amoeba. Is that 2 Whirlpool Riders?
Yeah.
How do they... I was going to say, how do they find enough room for all these cards? But the answer is they just don't play lands.
Yes, that's literally the answer. Yo, Cyrus, did you sub just now and it didn't show up? If you did, thank you, friend.
So let's think this through. I would... kind of want to lead on Brainstorm and then do a fetch action after.
Okay.
I mean, we're under no pressure because they don't have a Dredger in graveyard and their hand has no way to discard besides their next end of turn.
Feels like I don't need all of these discard spells, but...
Yeah, I think that both lands are kind of useful. They have a... What garbage spell do they have?
Rider,
they have
Macabre, Shadow, Bridge, Macabre, Icrid, Sinquid Imp. Is their hand.
I can't take out both of the Macabres, but it's probably nice to take out one of them.
We're going to have to Ad Nauseam, though, right?
Yeah, possibly.
So, the life might matter from the Thoughtseize is what I was thinking.
Yeah, I think...
And another good point, if we keep both of the lands, we might not be able to get Hellbent.
Right. Well, I'm okay with that. I'm not too concerned. We don't have a lot of lands to draw another one. I would honestly tuck Duress.
And just Thoughtseize them, and then cast Preordain?
Yeah.
Right. I guess that's reasonable.
This is only really bad if they draw a Mindbreak Trap next turn exactly or something.
Keep one Duress, it's a time walk.
We should Preordain first.
Well, look at our land. I mean,
play our land and fetch.
Yeah. I'm just getting all duels because it doesn't matter. Do I want that Brainstorm?
I mean, I'd assume so. Get you somewhere. And you bottom the island.
Yeah. So the question is, do I just save the Thoughtseize until next turn? Is mana going to be my bottleneck?
My question is whether cards in graveyard was actually going to be the bottleneck. Because if they double Macabre you. So you'd need 11 cards, and I think you get 1, 2... Yeah, I think you're fine. I don't think you need... and then your bottleneck, you have 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 mana. I think you're okay. I don't think you have to take actions here.
Okay. Because I think playing around Mind Break or Force
off
the
top
is
significantly
real.
better. Yes, yeah. I agree. It's weird that they have Whirlpool Rider in their Phantasmagorian deck.
Is it weird?
Well, like, isn't your play a lot of the time to just put your hand in your graveyard?
Yeah, but after you dredge a few times, then this is like a dredge, like 15 cards, right? Because you shuffle 3 cards in and then...
Yeah, but I think there's probably just a better card to do that. Like, you could play Sphinx of Lost Truths or some stupid card.
Oh yeah, they used to play Sphinx before.
So we are going to tap our Underground Sea because we're going to be able to Dark Rit. It's not a big deal. And in theory, we might need the red mana to cast a Past in Flames. But actually, no, whatever. We don't want that Past in Flames. We really do not want it. I would tuck that in a Thoughtseize.
Seems reasonable.
Then you can fetch for anything that makes blue and cast the other Brainstorm.
They cannot remove Spell Mastery. Is that good enough? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
I believe it is on the basis of being able to Infernal for another tutor. We're talking Xantid and Truth.
So I Thoughtseize them. No. Hold
on. We have to go off this turn. I think we have to play as if they don't have a Mind Break for like a Cabal Rit or Dark Rit early in the chain.
We have Tutor Chain.
Right, I know we have Tutor.
Anything.
So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 mana accessible as of right now. We could. Do we have how many cards in the graveyard? 9. But so we can't fire the Cabal Rit until we play the Dark Rit and the Infernal Tutor.
Ponder. If Ponder hits mana, Rit, Dark Petition for LED.
Right. So I think you go. So we have 2 Storm, Dark Rit's 3, Infernal Tutor's 4, Cabal Rit off Infernal Tutor's 5, second Cabal Rit's 6, Thoughtseize is 7. That we'd have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 mana. Thoughtseize will put us to 9 mana. Dark Petition's our 8th spell and puts us down to 4, back up to 7. 9 spells another Infernal or hold on a second. We can't get another Infernal because we still have the Ponder in our hand. That's what I was missing there.
That's why we're probably supposed to cast Ponder first.
I think so, yeah.
Instantly, this is what Cliffy said instantaneously. But it seems like I'm supposed to just shuffle, but
why?
Do you want to just cast the Ad Nauseam?
What were their? I'm looking at what their cards were, and let's see, they can make some idiots and dredge once. We would Ad Nauseam with effectively 0 floating and a used land drop from 12. Ugh. Yeah, I would shuffle.
Because I believe our Dark Petition has to get mana. Okay.
It doesn't have. Okay, now they're dead. Cool, cool. We're lucky. Yep, Dark Rit.
Can we just Thoughtseize them now?
Yeah. Now we're clear to Thoughtseize them.
Nice. I'm assuming this Dark Petition gets like LED, right?
What? No. You don't have to do that.
Okay, they don't have anything. I guess I take a Macabre anyways.
Yeah,
right?
that's fine. Yeah. You can Infernal for Cabal and then Dark Petition for Tendrils or whatever down the chain. Yeah, just Dark Rit to Infernal.
Why Ant over Tess? Because I don't know. Because I feel like it. Right.
I think Empty the Warrens has actually gotten significantly worse in Legacy over the last few years. I think the other combo decks are I'm trying to narrow down exactly why, but I think the other combo decks are like less likely to just die if you make 12 goblins. I think partially because the sneak attack decks have kind of adopted some Omni in them. It just kind of gets a little worse. even if Bristlebrand was already a problem, and like
Great
I
question.
think
Why
that
Ant over
Fluster,
Tin Fins?
well, that's a good point. Magus of the Mind Tin Fins is really nice.
Didn't you like science with that card for a while?
Magus of the Mind?
Yeah.
It was loose science. It was kind of like,
Sitting at your desk, clicking cards, seeing what would
yeah,
happen.
yeah. Okay, we have successfully stormed.
All right. Okay, I believe I should not change anything.
We can cut the Echoing Truth. We saw a lot of cards, and none of them had the leyline mechanic. I think if we're dead, we're dead.
How many cards did we see from them? Like 20-ish?
Yeah.
All right. It seems like
you could put in Chain of Vapor if you'd rather have a effect that actually is game text.
All right. I'll just put in one Chain of Vapor because it also like does that bullshit that sometimes happens.
It's not bullshit. It's real.
I know.
It's very real.
That happens more often in Vintage for me, frankly, but it could still happen here. This seems fine. Also, if we really need to bounce 2 Leylines, we can Pass in Flames or Chain of Vapor.
Why Ant over Tribal Allies, Matt? Why Ant over Tribal Assassins? Come on, you got to ask the real questions.
Am I allowed to keep, or am I supposed to mulligan?
What's your concern with this hand?
I don't know. That's the question. What should I be concerned about?
I'm okay with it. I think it's fine.
All right.
If they have a really fast draw, you could have problems. They just haven't had a Chancellor draw. Okay. Yeah, Preordain. No. Just blanket no.
What, you don't like 2 blank cards? By the way, we just have our same hand again.
If they discard Phantasmagorian, it's annoying because that means that their hand could be explosive. Oh, thanks. Right on time, buddy. I kind of like brainstorming.
All right. That's fine.
But, yeah.
Too late. You weren't fast enough. Wow, that isn't some stuff.
I would like to disagree with any of those cards existing in our hand. We just put those into the bin. And I would probably just fetch another C and...
2 Leyline of Sanctity, man. That's the one we were referring to, not Black Leyline, because who gives a shit about Black Leyline? Yeah. Montoyo, I don't own any Magic Online cards. This is # sponsored by Mana Traders.
Nice. Yeah, I don't really want to fire our Duress yet. I want him to like do some Phantasmagorian nonsense first. We can just Preordain and try to get mana. His Preordain for mana is technically worse if we draw a second Dark Rit and then they like hit a million Cabal Therapies and Cabal whatever. I'm just not going to even bother with that. Yes. LED on top and then immediately on the battlefield.
They could trap it.
Yeah.
Don't care. Yeah, exactly.
I mean, I would care. That'd be annoying. And we have how many? We have 3 spells in graveyard, so we're insulated from garbage.
Yep. So what? That is not. You want to cycle, hold priority, activate Phantasmagorian twice in response. Is how that actually should happen.
Maybe they don't have a dredger yet.
No, I think they just like messed it up.
Yeah.
So yeah, Black Leyline doesn't really matter. I mean, obviously it does matter.
It's just annoying.
It's just annoying, yeah.
Oh, do they have a second Phantasmagorian? They discarded the Phantasmagorian.
Yeah.
And they don't even have the Nether Shadow creature base to stack. Their Dredge Zone is garbage.
I mean, the nice thing is we're going to look at their hand and see if they're dead, right?
Yeah. Oh, that was flawless. This way, I mean, go ahead. We didn't actually have to do this first, is the important part, if we drew like a random card.
2 traps.
And what's the other card?
Trap, Dread Return, Fairy Macabre, Grave Troll, Phantasmagorian.
Okay. They don't have a therapy. Do they have a Dredger or a Phantasmagorian in graveyard? They do. They have a Phantasmagorian. Yeah. Okay, so we...
So we have to take a trap. Now I wish I had that second Duress.
Yeah, you can't account for all of that.
So take a trap, play a land, play Petal, say go.
I'm thinking it through. Well, take a trap, that's for sure.
That was sort of unfortunate, but, you know, so it be. F-Freak 125, that's fine. If you like tests, that's fine. We're not attacking the deck. I just want to play this deck. There is a Fairy Macabre in their hand, yeah. This game got a lot more complicated.
5, 6, 7. Dark 3 floating. Yeah, I think we just play our 2 cards and pass the turn. I don't want to like get our Dark Petition Mind Break trapped and then live that crappy life. I'd rather next turn Dark Petition as my second spell so they can't counter it, get my mana back out of it, and then have the Duress on their Mind Break next turn. And hopefully they don't hit a Cabal Therapy off this 1 dredge, correct? How many bridges do they have?
1.
Okay. So they don't even have the point, or they have 2 bridges, right? Bridge from below in the right-hand pile and the left, or is that Nether Shadow with some stupid art?
Wraith.
Street Wraith?
Yeah. Street Wraith has the same font as Bridge from Below, so that's why it's confusing.
Really tricking me hard.
Oh no, they can Dread Return and chant. No, they can't.
No, they can't. Exactly. They have 2 creatures. That's why I asked.
Next turn they will be able to, though. So.
Well, yeah, that's why we should kill them next turn.
All right, come on, discard spell off the top. Discard spell.
No, we don't need it, Jarvis.
Oh, we don't?
No. Don't do anything on your turn until I talk you through this.
Okay. All right. I probably should draw a card first, though.
Yeah. But we get to go Dark Ritual to Dark Petition. And that don't play the Lotus Petal first. Just go Dark Ritual, Dark Petition.
I guess I'm just tapping these lands, right?
Yeah. And then we get the Duress.
Then what?
Then we have 3 black floating. And then we just add mouse.
I see.
We still have a land drop.
Yep. So they have to trap this, really?
I mean, they don't have to. They just probably don't want to add to storm count.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
Yeah, we needed Lotus Petal or land to do what we're... Or any mana source, really.
So I'm getting...
You just add
because of the Macabre,
because of the Fairy Macabre, yeah. So just float the mana off of your LED. Because we still have a land drop, we're still in very good shape. Storm count 6 after this? Cool. Yep. We've cut a Past in Flame, so we're in good shape. Dark Petition's gone, also good. Flip-a-dips. Keep going.
LED is good.
Perfect. Okay. Keep going.
Tendrils.
Yeah, we got it.
And Rit.
Tendrils.
All right.
Yeah. See?
I was afraid that we didn't have a black source left, but I remembered we still had Bayou in our deck.
Or Basic Swamp. Or do we side out the Basic Swamp?
No, we sided out the Basic Swamp.
Ooh. Almost punished.
So almost. I guess I can Thoughtseize anyways. Nah, no reason to. I'm not going to show that.
Yeah, there's too many clicks. Keep the stream moving.
It's faster to click on their avatar, by the way, I found out.
Yep.
All right, 2-0 so far.
Nice.
I would argue
I'm going to
both of
step
those
away real
matchups
fast
are...
before the next match, and I will let you entertain the crowds.
All right. We made it exactly 10 drills. Ari will be back in a sec. Tendrils is nice. Oh, Cyrus, I do have to celebrate your sub. I'm going to open a chest for you, friend. And this is the clap for you, buddy. Ooh, a Graveshell Scarab. Speaking of Dredge, this says Dredge 1. This card was so hyped when it came out. Yeah, I gave Cyrus the clap. Ooh, I can move this ticket into here. Yo, what's up with getting multiple Bitey the Carrion Imp treasure chest avatars? Or at the time, people went nuts for this card when Rav came out.
Ooh, Graveshell Scarab. What are we Graveshell Scarabing?
We opened a chest because Cyrus subbed.
Ooh, nice.
And I told him that...
Did you just say he subbed so you could open a chest? Opening chests is actually plus value right now.
It is. Dredge is one of the favorite limited mechanics. Interesting. I did not realize that.
I like some of Dredge. I don't like having Stinkweed Imp limited. I think it sucks.
Seems like a keep, right?
Let me see here.
I mean, we have...
Yeah, okay. Yeah. I don't think it's like... It's like light cackly good. It's not like unbelievable good.
Uh-oh. This could be either really good or really bad. Okay, I'm leaning towards really good.
Yep.
Alright. I might know something about what's happening here.
Would I play a bigger deck if I had 2 Grave Trolls unlimited? I don't... Good question. I don't remember my Ravnica well enough. Ooh, okay. So we got this... Okay, so we're going to get our land wastelanded. Is that bad? We can't Infernal Cabal Ritual anywhere out of here quickly. I think we just accept that our land is dying and we want to... I'm trying to figure out if we want to Preordain or Ponder first. Probably just Ponder.
Ponder into Dark Root has been called. Okay.
Yeah, I like that option.
I feel like they die if that happens.
Yes, it's exactly Ad Nauseam.
That doesn't do it, right?
Lotus Petal is short. Let me see. 1, 2, 3, 4. Unfortunately, I don't... actually, hold up. Let me think this... No, we don't have a... Dang. This is like really, really close because we're like at the point where we can get to 3 mana and then we could have had the Dark Petition on top and then we could let... Oh, no, we can't do this. Never mind. Don't worry. It's not very close. Just shuffle.
All right. Dark Ritual. Dark Ritual! Oh, we found the pedal anyways. I guess we just...
Fine. I don't think we're under any pressure to do anything, so we just pass.
Pedal, Preordain, drawn to a Writ for the nuts. It seems like we can just wait, right?
Yeah, I'd rather just wait. I'd rather take a draw step, have a land drop that's useful.
They also might not wasteland. I mean, they should wasteland, but they might not.
Mm-hmm.
Mostly because the matchup sucks so much for them that they should just do everything to try to screw you as hard as possible. Alright. This was a likely outcome. One thing to note about this matchup is do not go for Past in Flames if you can avoid doing so.
Right, because they can crop rot bog.
Do you think they gambled for Punishing Fire? I don't.
Yeah, Eric, you can't say like whenever it's the tiny out, you can't say that because then they might have it. It's like saying, well, I can't say that anymore because Gotshot's actually played, but
I guess I am preordaining off pedal.
Hold up. Are you? I'm thinking this through. So it's actually possible we want to go straight to discard and try to fill up for threshold. But then again, there's the crop rot thing that you talked about. They have 2 cards in hand.
Discard. Cliffy says, all right. Do you want to discard Thoughtseize then?
Yeah, they have 2 cards in hand, right?
Yeah. Cliffy brings up a good point. If you hold petals, you can't really lose. That is basically true. This is just a loam for like... Yeah. Okay.
A loam for assorted cardboard?
No, well, I mean, they'll have depths next turn, so we have to... Like, we have one more turn, essentially, right? There's a Dark Depths in their hand, so they'll play Depths Go. We'll discard, like, Infernal Tutor, I guess? Because I don't need the second.
You can just... Is discarding Duress reasonable? Because, like, Infernal Tutor, once you hit 4 mana, turns into an LED, which is plus a mana.
Okay. Then I'll just discard Duress.
Yeah, I don't think Duress does anything.
Yeah. By the way, Adam told me that I'm bad at combo, and I agree with him.
I would also agree with him.
Basically, he said I don't jam enough. Does that do it?
Fetch, or sack, Cabal,
3, 4.
Cabal, Infernal, LED. We can Ad Nauseam with a mana floating and a land drop.
Alright. So I'm supposed to Cabal twice, Infernal for LED. Right?
Yeah. On the second... let me actually think this through on the second... After the second Cabal resolves.
This is actually a ton of mana, because we'll have Threshold. Unless if they...
Right, that's what I was thinking.
Yeah.
I want to think through the math after that.
They're bogging us, but that doesn't matter.
Yeah, that's fine. That just adds a storm count to us. That's what we're really in for the whole time. Yeah. I'll just Cabal again, and then...
Tutor Chain is lethal, apparently?
6, 7, 8. Yeah, it is.
That one.
I didn't do, like... I've ceased doing the math in advance where I know I have to make these exact plays to do stuff, but yes. Yeah, so you hold control, make a bunch of black, and then you get another Infernal off your Infernal, and that's it. Or you can get Dark... you should not get Dark Petition. You should get Infernal, but...
Math sucks, apparently.
Math is good. It's just, you know, it's like the classic math is for blockers. You don't, like, once your plays are deterministic, you don't have to do the math until the point that, like, the math is going to come up.
And before crop rotate from Miko Koro, why would you say these things, Cliffy?
They don't even have mana. They'd have to, like, pitch 2 Spirit Guides or something. They don't even have cards for that. Okay, I'm going to trust your handy-dandy sideboard guide.
Yeah, let's see. Control F lands. Basically, here's what's going to happen. They're going to have a bunch of lock pieces. So we're going to side out some number of these. Apparently is the plan. Wait, where did it go? I was looking at it.
Is Thoughtseize?
Oh no, Thoughteize is worse.
Yeah.
I somehow scrolled to the wrong thing.
Yes.
This card is not great. One of these
I would
goes
choose
out.
Psychic
One of
Master
these.
Flame is my guess.
That's what it said.
Okay.
And we want basically interaction for their lock pieces.
Hurkyls and Echo in Truth.
This appears to line up.
Yeah, and you can't decay because you can't pay for black-green through Wasteland effectively. And you don't want Xantid Swarm because obviously, well, yeah, the rock pieces do that. Or, I meant empty.
I don't really like the decay that much versus them because it forces you to get green.
Yeah, exactly. It doesn't let you get a basic.
I'm not going to do that. I'm sorry, friend.
I'm thinking about the Dark Petition versus like a Preordain.
Well, the problem with Dark Petition is it's also bad versus Bog.
Yeah, yeah,
I
sure.
think I'm just gonna leave it like this.
You don't want to get the Extirpate on them? Just give them a little business?
Not like that. That's not really what the matchup is about.
Yeah, but you know, don't you just want to get them?
You know what I did instead? I clicked submit deck. This is basically good, right? Like, it's bad versus a lock piece, but you do have 2 lands.
Yeah, and you have 2 basics. I mean, whatever. They can't like always have the lock piece on turn 1, right? They need to crop rod or diamond into it.
Yeah, this hand is quite good. I'm going to play out the Petal. Do you agree with that?
Play out the Petal? What do you mean by that?
Just play it out because of like spheres and shit.
Well, we're duressing them on 1, right?
Oh yeah, never mind. PG 13, 13, 13, 13, 13. Thank you for the follow. They discarded Rashad and Port. Okay, well, that's good, right? Just in case.
That was one of our best draws, so that we have insurance.
Getting Swamp, of course.
Yep.
Because... well, that's a yikes.
That's fine. That's why we have the E-Truth. And now, because we have the E-Truth, we want to play out the Petals so that we can pay for bouncing their sphere.
So they gambled for a sphere. Probably.
Presumably. They could have gambled for a loam if they had the backup.
I would just not do that and just get...
yeah.
Stu, you missed the doggo cam earlier.
Yeah, there was a good doggo cam going earlier.
Okay.
Just play our island and pass. Yeah. So we can't go off if we bounce sphere.
The problem is we also can't go off if we draw another land. Which is awkward.
They're just not doing anything. We can't...
Their hand is loam, and they're going to port us.
Yeah, I think that's fine. I don't think we have to take action yet.
No, we don't.
Because we got the other land already. Wait, they're loaming?
Okay, now we get to... well...
yeah, you see the concern.
If we draw land, this truth is so bad, right?
Yeah, I think I would just wait so that we can spend 3 real mana on their next end step.
Right. Schwartz... ZCR, I have mana traders. I don't own any.
Oh wait, hold up. Shoot. We can't spend 3 actual mana on their next end step, and then we have 2, and then we get Dark Ritted. This is dicey.
The problem is they can also just port our black, right?
Yeah. Oh yeah, sure.
All right.
Yeah, so we don't have to do anything. Yeah, just
keep moving. The thing is, they're not killing us, right? So they didn't.
That wasn't a good draw, buddy.
That was a bad draw, though. Actually,
it was a really bad draw. I would advise against doing that in the future. For what it's, I don't think this is really a second Tendrils matchup, but
I'm just gonna play the land Sego.
Yep.
See what they do. They were supposed to port us, though. I think. What ups? We might slowly die.
Extremely slowly.
Okay.
Good. They use their bog. Our Tendrils is safe.
Not sure any matchup is a second Tendrils matchup.
Yeah. We can't.
No, we can't do anything. This is going to be very agonizing. I guess I'm supposed to just float in response just to like keep them guessing, but whatevs. That was actually kind of good.
Yeah, that was a really good draw.
Yeah.
Okay. This is a lot of clicks, Jarvis.
Bro, it's fine. So I believe we're supposed to go for the end step E-Truth on Sphere now.
Why? What did they hit? They hit Riftstone Portal and what else?
A stage. I guess we can wait still.
Yeah, we don't have any sort of kill assembled here. Like, we should just...
We should just chill?
Wait. Yeah.
Alright.
Just chill.
Playing a really old list.
With Portal? Yeah. Or it could be a really new list. It just kind of goes around in circles, is my understanding.
I mean... Yeah.
Yeah, I just wouldn't even bother floating mana this upkeep.
Fine, I won't.
It's additional clicks.
Might happen if we draw Ad Nauseam.
Oh, fine, yeah. You're supposed to... Fine, you're supposed to float mana so that... Yeah, fine.
Alright. That's actually a good draw, too. Sort of.
So they short us... I'm just thinking this through. They short us 2 mana. We have 4, 8... we can't get it anywhere, so we're just chilling, just hanging out.
Hates Control is asking why we have to look at you instead of Snoopy.
Because Zubdog is now on the floor. She's given up on taking part in the bed.
Get second Tendrils. Alright, I guess we have to bounce this now because they actually have Merit Lage. Oh wait, we're at 22?
Ooh, 22. We have a fetch. And they've used their bog. I think I might just tank a hit.
How could that backfire?
Needing to Ad Nauseam instead of Passion Flames.
Do we need to Ad Nauseam, I guess, this turn?
Not this turn, next turn, I'm saying. You can also... I don't think you need to move. You can also E-Truth... Oh, they have Loam, so never mind.
Should I just E-Truth the Sphere? That's what I'm considering.
They can also cut us off with 2 black sources. I just don't think our 4 other cards are, like, doing anything.
Cyrus says take a hit.
Yeah.
Cliffy also says take a hit, so we'll take a hit.
Float your mana.
Alright.
Eat your vegetables.
They're not going to port me again because they want to make Merit Lage. Well, that was a bad draw.
Yeah, not a good draw.
I mean, I could technically Truth and Sphere this turn.
Don't want to make...
Oh, they're porting us again?
They have the fear.
Yeah, I would never port there. I would just make an attack.
Do we know their card? They have no cards in hand?
They have no cards.
Okay, well, I would just proceed with my life.
Not do anything?
Yeah, I'm trying to figure out if we hold this Duress for storm count.
I don't know. This play doesn't make any sense to me, in my opinion. But I think I'm not going to do anything. We'll just say go.
I kind of want to play the Duress. I don't think it does anything. Oh, no, you can set up Duress. You can Duress their Sphere and have time.
That's what I'm going to probably do.
Yeah.
Cliffy says we are most likely going to do Tendrils from hand this game. I agree with that assessment. Yeah. Considering...
Why is their deck full of bad cards to you? Because you're supposed to tutor for them and not draw them.
Well, they flipped a Wasteland and a Catacombs, which is... and a Choke, which is, you know, something they are supposed to do.
Can't rebuy Choke with Loam, so that's good. What did they Wasteland? A tap land? Yeah. Why did they tap our... You know what? I'm not going to question it. If they had left us with... If they hadn't tapped our duels, we would have been kind of screwed. And we should... I think I would E-Truth here.
Yeah. The problem is the Wasteland's going to put pressure on our mana base, so we actually have to do things now.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm just going to let the ports resolve.
No, use the float. You just float. What if you draw Ad Nauseam?
Mana empties in between phases.
That's fine. Draw your card. Wow, Jarvis, that's not a good card.
Can I duress myself? So I
yeah,
guess
we
I'm
have
supposed to
to
just...
happen. And then in order to win this game, I believe we have to use our Lotus Petal here to duress their sphere.
I agree. I know I can't duress myself, Cliffy. I was being facetious. Dark Ritual doesn't go anywhere, right? 3, 6, 8.
No, we just like look at how many cards that we have in hand, and Infernal Tutor like adds one more storm to that. We don't have enough mana to like Infernal for something after casting Tendrils.
All right. Shit. Well.
Yeah, the only thing I was considering was if we were supposed to just like Hail Mary, short Tendrils, draw Ad Nauseam, and just like see what happens. Just like hold Ad Nauseam. No, that doesn't work because they're gonna.
Well, no, the mana empties between upkeep and draw step.
I didn't realize they had Riftstone Portal, so I didn't realize they had mana left over to make a 20. So we're just we can't do that.
Oh, we're dead now, I think.
We can draw Brainstorm. You can always draw Brainstorm.
Okay, fair. Is drawing lead even good enough now?
No, drawing land is not close to enough. We're also getting double waste
both of our dual lands, right?
Do we even have mana next turn?
We're not going to have mana.
Okay.
Well, so we're at one, so we can't
probably dead. Yeah, we're gonna have one life and no mana.
Okay.
Great cards.
We didn't get to do anything, but that sometimes happens.
Yeah. On the play, I'm into having like another discard spell in my deck instead of an expensive bounce spell, but
I like Hurkyl's the best out of them, I think.
You can E-Truth a 2020, but yeah.
Oh, it's true. You know what? I don't think I'm gonna change, but I see your point.
I'm kind of into one additional discard spell.
Okay. I'd like 6 discard on the play, 4 on the draw versus Eldrazi, but not lands. Okay. That's also reasonable.
Yep. Okay. Yep.
This is turn 2 Ad Nauseam with a black floating.
Yeah, hard to complain.
Yeah. There are 2 Chain of Vapor. Please look at the deck list using Cardboard Live.
Hopefully, we do not just get defeated by turn 1 Crop Rot Sphere. Whatever. We're so over it if they have the thing. So I think that we just keep the maximum amount of mana and just gun on them.
Yep.
Right.
Yeah, if they have it, they have it. I'm not going to worry about it.
Jarvis, you're going to be really worried about it for the next 30 seconds. I know you. Oh no, Jarvis!
Well, I'm not worried about... Oh, we should have played out our leads, actually. That's a good point. Ooh.
Jarvis, oh no! Oh, okay.
That one's fine. That one's fine.
Okay, don't lie, Jarvis. You were worried, weren't you?
No, Bro, if it happens, it happens. What do you want? I was not worried whatsoever.
The actual reason we should have played out our leads, I think, is that they could chalice 0 like a maniac.
Yeah.
Old priority. This is my job. I'm here to tell you these things.
Does it matter what I get?
I would make a bit of each.
What should I get?
Hold up. You don't have mana. We have 10. 5 storm. If we get past, we go to 6 mana, 6 storm, go back up to 8 mana, 7 storm. IT is 8 storm, 6. IT is 9. Past in Flames is direct lethal.
All right. Danny
If
said,
I just get Ad Nauseam because I think that it's almost certainly lethal with the amount of stuff that we have, and I think that the odds of them having like a stupid Fairy Macabre or some shit is higher.
okay, that's fair.
Plus, it's a better story.
Oh, we could have had a leaden play if we were going to add Naws, which actually is
no, this is better. You want to use a second black. You want 1 black, a red, and all the blue.
Yeah, but how are we going to get Hellbent now?
Oh, I see your point. Yeah, we should have had a leaden play.
Yeah.
Is there 2 red floating? There should not be 2 red floating.
Right. So we should go down to this then?
Yeah. Yeah. We'll be fine. I told you we would be fine, Jarvis.
I'm just going to keep going. All right, I'm not going to keep going now.
Okay.
Mainly because there's a Dark Petition in my deck still.
Yeah, this looks pretty lethal.
It's over lethal. Should I just chain their choke?
No, I don't think that matters. I would actually just like try and cantrip into a discard spell in case they've been slow rolling us real hard.
Yeah. That actually makes sense. So I should lead with Preordain, I guess, to get the mislooks. Well, actually, I guess it's the same either way.
Yeah, they don't have it. They would have countered our Ad Nauseam, but sometimes it's just good to know. I wasn't done yet.
Look, the thing is, if they had trapped, they would just trap the Ad Nauseam every time, y'all. So I'm gonna come be back. Yo, what's up, Jonathan? We're 3-0 with Ad Nauseam Tendrils. More like Past in Flames Tendrils, frankly speaking. Some of you are sick and do not trap Ad Nauseam. Daryl, you went 5-0 with 3 Goblinus Hole in your deck? Yeah, you're the best player in the world.
Was it Modern Masters 2 draft or something? Or 3?
Yeah, at one point I did label it as piffed in my deck list. Legacy typo was 2. Interesting. Goblin Assault is a nice one. What is it, from Shards of Alara?
Shards of Alara, and it's an uncommon in Modern Masters 3, I believe. Does that sound correct to everybody involved?
Yeah, it does. It was a rare originally.
Yeah.
And it was not very good in that format, I think. But I don't remember.
Legacy. I mean, it's like Bitter Blossom, but it costs 3 and not 2. So it's Bitter Blossom that makes 1 less.
Ooh, we have a wild Braggy D. What's up, Braggy D?
People saying that my audio sounds different on videos. It's actually probably a result of a compression. I'm using the same headset, but it's probably just the processing that we used.
We're playing against another Legacy streamer. I don't know what they're playing right now.
But for what it's worth, you can listen to Cedric Phillips' podcast with Alex Magelton this week to listen about why videos are no longer a thing and stuff like that.
Oh, I didn't listen to that podcast yet, but
yeah.
This seems like a keep to me for what it's worth.
Yeah, this hand's easily a keep.
Opponent mold to 6. Wait, this person also streams. You can check out their stream at twitch.tv ARK4N, I believe. But, you know, we're going to try to beat them, obviously. Ooh, was that good?
I still think we're supposed to lead on Preordain to try and hit lands.
Fair.
Or to like protect or Duress from a daze or whatever.
I'm gonna bottom both, I think.
Yeah, I would not like either of those.
I think that is worse than the average draw on our deck. Perfect.
Yep. I don't think it's... I would not describe them as worse than the average draw. However, they're not that exact draw that you need. so you just shouldn't worry about it. Interesting.
We have a lot of mana, but nothing to do with it.
I think I'm kind of into fetch land Brainstorm.
Right.
I'm not like in love with the result, but I mean, we got a card that we want to put back. Yeah,
that's not good.
We'll just put back the land and the ritual.
The Cabal Rit, right?
Yeah. The bad ritual.
Yeah.
We literally have 8 million mana, and we're gonna fetch on their turn at some point.
It's
probably the
real time unless he plays a Stoneforge. All right, so it's like
I would fetch right now just so we don't forget. Get another C.
Draw something good. Ooh, that was good.
Yep.
Right.
Lead there. No.
Cool, right?
Yeah, you can click any order, you know.
I could.
Land and Thoughtseize, I believe. Yeah, we're gonna go under the click total effectively for true name.
Yeah, because we're gonna be at. All right, I'm gonna take that one.
They have swords. Relevant because we'll have to deal 23 damage to them.
Yep. Or we could just lead with Duress at the beginning.
Sure. We've got time. They're not doing anything.
They're not doing anything. That is true. Also, did they play in Tundra that we didn't know about?
Adam, there's a chance that if we hit like cantrip, land off our ponder, we'd want to draw the cantrip and then shuffle away the 2 lands. So you don't want to fetch before you ponder. I would not have used that fetch, Jarvis.
Oh, we didn't know anything, right? Yep. You're
yeah.
Right. Whoops. Okay. I'll get Island, I guess. Doesn't matter.
I would get Volk.
All right.
I'm okay exposing it with the LED, and it's just my.
Oh, that was good.
Okay.
This one first,
yeah, it's fine. Just perform game actions. It's over.
It is over.
It's over.
Oh, nice. Don't have to do anything. Just play my spells.
They didn't want to source their own true name in response to make it difficult.
They didn't.
Don't. Whoa. Yep, do things the correct order, Jarvis.
Because I can just make blue and get past some flames.
No, Jarvis, you just tutor chain. You don't even need to go through your graveyard. You just click some tutors from your library until you hit a Tendrils.
Fine.
You want to click your LED, make black.
Cliffy says make white. I'm gonna do that.
Oh my gosh, we need this is too many clicks, buddy.
Is it?
See, that's more clicks. If we only had black floating, we wouldn't have to click, would we? I actually have no idea. Okay, this one gets a Tendrils.
I wasn't done yet.
People have respect on Magic Online these days.
Well, this person knows who I am.
You're nice.
Massacre. Apparently.
Massacre.
So they showed us Island Plains Tundra Volk. So they're like Jeskai Stoneblade control.
They had a Volk?
Yes, they had a Volk. We saw it right here. Practice. Daryl, because Past in Flames is so good versus blue decks right now that you play 2 Past in Flames is my take on it. Yeah. It's insane to draw always, but drawing 2 sucks. That's also true. In any case, what do you think we should do? Should we board in the non-bow?
I mean, it's not really you can attack and then cast the Massacre. It's not a non-bow.
I was mostly joking.
I was just explaining how it wasn't a non-bow.
Alright, let's see.
I would follow your exact sideboard guide because my understanding of the new Storm sideboard is not complete.
The real question is The old sideboard guide looks slightly different, mostly because there used to be other cards like Rain of Filth, and we don't play those cards anymore. Guess we could take out the second. No, I shouldn't take out the second one, right? Or should I?
No, I like that in this matchup.
All right. Then what is the last cut?
Preordain, I guess. Did we already cut one of those? You can always cut a Preordain.
Cyrus is going nuts. Following your sideboard notes, but not following your freaking list.
Jarvis, the submit thing's red. This is something to worry about.
Oh wait, we're at 59 cards. I'll just side in an Abrupt Decay and call it a day. Or Extirpate.
Okay.
Or Extirpate.
No, wait, whatever. I'm so over it.
You're over it.
If there's an Extirpate in our deck, we're gonna draw it at the worst possible time.
Hitsu3R, thank you for the follow. It'll be fine. Also, this hand's nice.
Yeah, it's really good. This is everything Storm wants. It's kind of sad that we want to not have a fetch when we fire Brainstorm, but also not very sad because this looks like a hand that just kills them.
So I Thoughtseize on one off Swarm.
Yeah, I would probably get a basic. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I thought about playing around days for a second, then realized I was over it.
The mana base they showed us makes me think they don't have days in their deck. They could have Spell Pierce, but that takes so long to play around that it's fine.
Yeah, exactly. And we probably would have wanted to remove a Spell Pierce from their hand at some point anyways. This way they like spent a mana that they couldn't use on a Brainstorm, and we gained 2 life because our Thoughtseize didn't resolve.
Depending on what we draw, Trop Brainstorm is not that great, right?
Yeah, we don't have to do that. We're not morally obligated to take game actions.
Cyrus says they always board Decay versus any Tundra deck.
Because some maniacs might have Meddling Mage.
Danny says, cannot do Legacy Storm Mats because Pass and Flames is an awful magic card. I assume it's because
that it's not Yawgmoth's Will, but you can't have Yawgmoth's Will.
Yeah, I was assuming that his branch is wired differently because of Yawg-Will. Because Yawg-Will is not a reasonable card. By the way, if they're not doing anything, we're fine, right? Like, you agree? Like, this favors us? Did you die? Ari might have died for a sec.
Oh, there we back?
Yeah.
You missed. It was not a big rant. It was just saying that this deck, again, looks like a deck that I would defeat in 2010, except for back then they had Knight of the Reliquary, which was better than True Name Nemesis. And, yeah.
Nice. I'm going to cast Brainstorm now.
I am into playing your fetch land first because if they Spell Pierce it, I would prefer a Brainstorm to resolve.
That's fair. That's pretty
Perfect.
good, right?
Just put lands on top. Yeah.
Do you want to go this turn or wait a turn?
I would Thoughtseize them and just see, figure out what we want to do with our lives.
Well, the reason to wait on Thoughtseize is Spell Pierce.
Yeah, sure. But they could also have Snapcaster and Snap Spell Pierce next turn or whatever.
If they snap Spell Pierce, we can kill them through that, though, right?
But like they,
Oh, Adam asks, can we steal off a Dark Red if they Spell Pierce? That's actually...
Yeah, maybe.
All right.
Yeah, we could easily.
Yeah. Then I guess that actually does make sense.
Thanks, chat.
We can Dark Red to pay for Fluster. That's basically the same thing, right?
So they have how many Fluster's copies? 3? Yeah. I would immediately turn our Dark Ritual into a discard spell. Trade offer accepted.
I guess I just get
another C.
C. I guess if we draw like...
I would hate to get wasted off of blue mana.
Yeah.
Even though their 3-color mana base probably only has like 2.5 wastelands.
Yeah, I think it's so unlikely. Oh, that's a weird way for this interface to work. I have to click yes instead of just paying the mana. I see. This is
so
really,
2 snaps
really...
and force.
They have Snap Fluster next turn too.
Well, I mean, we have to...
Do we? Like, this is... I think I'm actually supposed to take Snap, right?
I kind of want to take force, because if we don't take force, then they can just slam Jace. Right, if they draw land.
Yeah, okay, that's fair.
We can just extend the game a little longer and work out our life later.
Yeah, it actually, by doing this forces a 3-mana Stone Rain, right? Like, they're forced to leave up 3 lands for a while.
Yeah.
Yeah. This is...
And they don't have an instant speed card draw spell, correct? They just have a bunch of ponders.
Right.
Yeah.
That's actually kind of interesting, right?
Not really, because of... I don't want to do anything this turn. I want to wait another draw step on the Brainstorm at least. It's not interesting because the Infernal Tutor is not a threat because the Tendrils is in hand. They can just hold the Flusterstorm for like whatever the end game is. It does let us... we need a Thoughtseize as a thing. Ooh, perfect. Yeah. Fire. I guess there was a non-zero chance we were supposed to Brainstorm and use the Ponder as the shuffle if we fell back on hard times. But...
yeah, that makes sense, actually. They let it resolve, though. Duress kind of awkward here.
I kind of just want to shuffle this. I don't really think this is good. Man, did we board in the Extirpate?
We did.
Yeah,
Yeah, someone said Extirpate would be good here, and I actually believe them. Alright, do I ponder again or no?
Yeah.
Alright.
If they want to turn their Snapcaster Mage into countering Ponder and attacking you, that's exactly what we want them to do with it.
If you're used to TPS, Amulet is easy mode.
I would not quite say that.
Does that allow us to beat anything in their graveyard?
No, the question is whether Preordain plus a random card is better than random card plus random card. Or Preordain plus Dark... I'm saying Preordain plus Dark Ritual is better than random card, random card. I think random card is better, so I'd just shuffle.
All right. Okay. That's our random card.
That's a good random card.
Yeah.
It ensures our Brainstorm does something.
I see.
Rude.
That made things harder, but I guess I can cast Brainstorm safely, pretty much.
Yeah, well, it turns off all their Snapcaster mages.
Yeah.
So in the short term, we don't have to worry about that.
It's not great. I think I want to put this one back.
Yeah, I would tuck Infernal and second Infernal and Tendrils. Yeah, you know what I meant. Play your land, and then you can fetch whenever, I guess. But we can fetch. We can petition for Decay,
which we're probably forced to do by this point, right?
Yeah, I'm thinking if we can save up a little bit of goodwill and like, yeah, we want to get all the duels, whatever. They're going to kill something if they can. Yeah, I would. I'm just debating if we have to fire it in, but
we didn't side in Decay. We can only get Massacre.
Oh,
but that's fine, right?
That's actually great. Yeah, I would cast it.
If they counter it, whatever. Like,
yeah, they can counter a Massacre. So,
I mean, they might counter that because this is kind of a juicy target, right? All right.
Counter spell. Oh my goodness.
Yeah, they're just Jeskai Stoneblade control, right?
Yeah. Well, we're probably dead this game at this point, but
Man, if we had just kept that Massacre, clearly.
okay. One time.
Draw Massacre, kill them?
Yeah, that would be exactly the one time. They'd probably force will it, but never hurts to ask.
That ain't it.
Yeah, you can keep playing if you'd like.
I mean, it doesn't cost us anything.
I mean, it costs us and the viewers continuing time.
That's fair. That's fair.
Adam says you cannot. Oh, I can't tell if Adam says you cannot continue playing, but
We'll take another turn or two.
yeah, sure. Make them keep clicking stuff for Jace. Make them feel like they're performing game actions.
They're always about game actions if they're playing Tundra.
We're at 9, so
We have 4 turns if we want to crack this fetch.
it's no, you don't want to because they can flash in a snap and make it 2 turns.
Oh, that's fair.
Yep.
I feel like they should have ambush vipered us with one of these a while ago, but
I don't think they had to, but
gosh, Massacre would have been so good that turn they tapped out for Jace.
yeah, we didn't draw our... Wait. Good. We get to see their entire deck.
Yo, Gutter Shark, thanks for the follow, friend.
But don't give them the shuffle. Don't give them the satisfaction of shuffling away the Jace cards. That's very key.
Yeah, I'm going... Oh, they're fate sealing now. Clever boy.
That's why we can shuffle.
They left on top.
Yeah, it's... what is that, 0?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, that just means we cast our LED last.
Yep.
If they left on top, I would just shuffle.
Yeah, it doesn't even change the clock really because you can always flash it in. So.
And I was
Yeah. Yeah.
I would have fired Extirpate just in case. But keep going.
Still have
you have to fire Extirpate on this end step though.
What?
Because they have lethal with a snap on the next turn, so you have to fire Extirpate on this end step.
Yep.
Just in case like their hand doesn't do anything or whatever.
What do you think I target? Probably Force?
Sure. You can't cut them off a snap, so.
Well, also they have Canonist in play, so snap is not that good right now. Obviously, it would be good.
I'm assuming that we get lucky and we just, resolve our Massacre.
Card on top.
Well,
we extirpate ourselves?
No, I would just extirpate them because I think we're just dead, and I just want to know.
Right.
This is just decklist value,
yep.
So
they can concede if they want. We're okay with that.
yeah, they're allowed to concede. They had a force in hand. What else?
Spell Pierce, a Batter Skull, a Back to Basics, Ponder. They have a bunch of blasts in. They have 2 surgicals in. All right, so the only hate permanent they actually have is just 1 Canonist.
We're still alive, by the way. They can't counter a Massacre if we draw it.
Yep. But they left a card on top.
How do they draw it? Oh, they left a card. Whatever. Maybe it was a Massacre. I don't know.
What kind of person would leave a Massacre on top?
Jarvis, just let's see what it was.
All right. I could Snipping Tool. I don't care anymore.
No, we know it's in there.
All right.
Yeah. Okay. That one is lethal. Yeah, I would. Good. We got Extirpate value. It's important. Got to show them who's boss.
Cyrus, I mentioned the Extirpate ourselves line. They only have 1 Canonist. I don't really... Well, I guess a Decay is maybe better than a Massacre, but maybe not.
Why is it... I think it is.
You think Decay is better than Massacre?
Yeah, maybe we can like pop an EE on 0 or something. They didn't have Wasteland, right?
Nope.
Okay.
They're 3
Yeah,
color, like slow Jeskai.
I would just take a Decay over the Massacre.
Maybe I'm supposed to have 2 Decay in.
No, I think that's a little maniac. They have 1, literally 1.
They did not have Xantid answers in their deck.
Yep.
They had no Xantid answers, so Xantid's actually good. Like, we got to see their deck and there were no plows.
If they have 2 Surgicals, do you want 2 Past in Flames or just 1?
Yes, they have Jason EE, but like those are slow answers to Xantid.
They still have Batterskull. Did they have Stoneforge too in their deck post board?
Onrog, how is quick an answer? Oh, hold on. First off, yeah, they have Batterskull in their deck. If quick is blocking Xantid and we kill them, that doesn't matter. It
how many
doesn't have to hit them.
Jarvis, how many Stoneforge Mystics did they have?
2.
2? I would empty the Warrens all over them.
Okay. Do you want to take out a Pass in Flames?
Yes.
Onrog, I understand that, but they have 1 Vendilion click. That's I'm off it. Cliffy's suggesting we cut Dark Petition over Pass in Flames.
Sure. I was just hedging against their Surgicals, but okay.
Keep.
Yeah. Yes, please. This is everything I signed up for.
Everything?
Yeah, basically. Preordain. No.
Love the definitive no. So we can go Dark Rit, Duress.
Cabal. Oh, we can just goblins on them next turn.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking too.
Huh. I'm trying to think if we're supposed to run because we have to run the Dark Rit out to do this, and if they have a cheap counter, they would just fire it, right? And that plays around Spell Pierce. They don't have days.
Less likely to counter Dark Rit if we have 2 lands.
So we play the Misty and then we Dark Rit.
Yeah.
Or wait, whatever.
I think we're supposed to do this.
We weren't supposed to do this because if they counter the Dark Rit, it's just going to get countered anyways. Then we want to follow up with the Bayou to arrest them, but it's fine. Continue. Just play the Dark Rit.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. This is okay.
We don't have Badlands.
Yeah.
Also,
we can't
Misty
do
Rainforest,
Misty Rainforest.
Badlands.
Yeah, Misty Rainforest, Badlands are not friends. I would cast Brainstorm.
Badland first, probably.
I wouldn't. I don't. It kind of over it.
I'd like to use Brainstorm on a turn we're going to empty. Because it's getting.
This could be that. What I think this could be the empty turn. Like I don't know.
If the Power Blast our Brainstorm, it won't be.
Oh sure, yeah. I guess we could play the fetch land and pass. You're right. I forgot they had a million Pyroblast in their deck like a maniac.
They have 3, but that is basically.
That's so many. I mean, it's actually correct, but everything went horribly.
Yeah, there is no rush. We were just talking out the line out loud. I was considering waiting 1 turn, but the appeal of just being able to turn 2 empty, I think, is too high to wait.
Yeah, I cannot endorse waiting on that battlefield of nothing. Okay, here is definitely interesting.
We could just lead with Duress, right? Who's Jarvis Peter you? I don't know that person.
Yeah, I'm okay with leading Duress here, I guess.
Also, other thing, to note is I don't own any Magic Online cards. These are all borrowed from Mana Traders. Third thing is
that Pyroblast, Force of Will,
no, there's no
Counterspell.
force. It's Counterspell.
What's the card below it?
Jace and Brainstorm. But they have Snapcaster for Spell Pierce. Take Jace, Petal empty for 6. That's kind of interesting, actually, right?
I don't love it. I would take Counterspell, Petal, Cabal Ritual, see if they Snapcaster Mage or Brainstorm or whatever.
You want to Cabal Rit first?
Yeah.
Don't they just counter that every time?
You're taking the Counterspell.
Okay.
You think that they're going to snap the Spell Pierce and counter the Cabal Rit?
Probably, right?
Yeah, maybe, I guess.
I think I'm going to take Jace.
Hold up. If you take Counterspell, and then we Brainstorm first without playing the Petal, they might Red Blast it, which takes them off of Snapcaster Spell Pierce. I would take Counterspell and then play Brainstorm.
Okay. I guess this makes sense. And they're very incentivized to cast the Blast on this, right?
Yeah, for sure.
Okay. So
yeah,
we're going to make a bunch of goblins and hope it's good enough.
Yep. Gosh, we even got them for an extra storm here.
Yeah, Cyrus would have the 5-0 already. Like, what am I doing?
No, tap the land. Don't sack the Petal.
Does
what
it
if they
matter? We're going to use everything anyways, right?
No, if they Brainstorm into a Counterspell, you want to keep the Lotus Petal on the battlefield.
All right, fine. That's true. Yeah, I guess we were supposed to Brainstorm first. Let them Pyroblast.
This is fine. I think this sequence was perfectly fine. If they hit it, they hit it. If they don't hit it, then we're good. I think the only thing is it's possible we weren't supposed to play the Petal until after the Cabal Ritual, because then we would have an extra spell in hand in case they had another turn for some reason.
This was complicated. I don't know what I was supposed to do.
Adam, the reason I like Duressing first is depending on their hand, it might inform how I want to Brainstorm and continue with my turn. I don't want to Brainstorm until I know what I need to go into there.
Yeah, that's reasonable. Dude, I loathe the name Jar Jar. I actually loathe it. So that is
He
is
much
a Sith
prefers you
move.
call him Jeeves.
Jeeves is also pretty bad. Oh, we're getting flustered. Sucks.
No.
Wow. Brainstorm's a good card. That's what I learned.
We should have cracked our Lotus Petal in response to Cabal Rit, by the way. And then they would have flustered the Cabal Rit and then we would have died. Okay. Well, you know what? They're a jerk and this happens.
They called me a Sith. You're more Sith-like than I am, I think, actually.
I don't agree.
Of course you wouldn't agree. A Sith obviously doesn't think they're a Sith. So, Marky Mark and the Funky Bunch. Ari is for sure the evil twin.
I only made the argument that the other Ari might be the evil twin, so I don't really have much to say besides that.
Yeah, if only we had Threshold. Ari, it mattered.
Why? No, they would have countered our Cabal Root with the Flusterstorm.
The other Ari was playing Shadow, you're playing War Prison.
Okay, maybe I was the eviler twin.
Just say go, right? I mean, like, I guess they get to snap Pyroblast if we say go.
Sure.
Alright. I feel like we're dead, but...
Yeah, this happens sometimes. This is like the problem with Storm when I quit playing Storm was that people showed up with these decks with like Spell Snare. Oh, wow. Did we fire and just find this?
Yeah. We just leave Passing Flames on top and try to go again next turn? Oh no, I need another red source. Do we have another red source? I don't think I do.
No, you don't. You don't have a Badlands. We've been over this.
So I guess I'm just supposed to Ritual Passing Flames next turn.
They have Snap Fluster or whatever up next turn.
Well, I have to put 2 cards back for Cyrus. This is normal Storm, fine, Gersh.
All right. Yeah, I mean, we can keep and just see what happens. It's not like, you know.
If we were Yoda, we would have won. Well, we established that I'm definitely Jar Jar Binks, right?
They have a Spell Piercing graveyard, right? So they were on like 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 outs off the Brainstorm. We lost a coin flip or whatever.
Alright, I'm done here.
That's fine. I'm okay being done. This happens.
Yep. It's fine. I mean, the empty was fine. We could have played it slightly differently, but, you know.
I think we put them in the worst spot possible. They have to Brainstorm and hit, and they did, and then we died. And sometimes they, well, in my experience, they always hit. But sometimes they don't.
Yeah, sometimes they don't. That time they did. The Caleb Shearer deck? You mean the hybrid Phoenix? Ooh, someone wants you to sign their Mind's Desires.
I will be around at events, for sure. That is a card I will definitely sign. The one I regret that I might not do it again is Gaddock Teague. That was a little rude. But
you signed a Gaddock Teague?
I did.
What? You're betraying your Tendrils of Agony roots.
Well, that was the joke.
True Nightmare, congrats. I would like to say one thing. True Nightmare beat you playing for top 8 of the GP.
Oh, yes. That did happen.
Got him!
It's okay, Jarvis. The pro points matter.
Sorry, I'm going to keep this hand, by the way. Right?
What does this hand do, Jarvis? It just like, what? This hand is so bad. No. We cannot keep this hand. Like, talk me through what you expect this hand to do.
I'm shuffling back in my deck.
Okay.
This is better.
Much better.
Both of them wanted to keep. Huh. I don't know. I really don't know.
That hand looked like nothing. There was no mana. It was just like 2 cantrips and stuff we couldn't cast. It wasn't even a Brainstorm. Like, I don't know what you expect. Like, we're just paying mana to mulligan at that point. I'd rather just take the free one.
Let's see. What happens if I keep that? Probably nothing, right?
We're on the player draw.
We're on the play.
Well, because we are fetching, I think we're just taking a game action this turn. So I would just put it on top and then fetch it away.
All right. Do you play around Wasteland in the dark?
I'm over it. I would duress them in the dark.
It means I'm getting Underground Sea, obviously, right?
Yeah.
It appears to be Gaddock Teague and Wasteland.
Gadok Teague and Wasteland? Wow. Wow. That's so
also,
rude.
we have to take their life from the loam.
Oh my goodness, Jarvis. This went as bad as possible. That first hand would not have won either, for the record.
I'm aware.
Okay, what are our outs? I wonder if they're just going to skip the... that was definitely the reverse.
Okay, we're dead. This is horseshit.
That's... yes, I agree with your sentiment.
Yeah, I'm not allowed to concede because I need to hide information.
What's the information?
They might not know we're Storm.
Okay. Fair.
So I'll just take random game actions until
I would hide rituals on top of your deck for what it's worth. Just shuffle them away so that if they randomly have a discard spell, they don't get to see.
They see Infernal Tutor.
Why did they see that?
No, if they have a discard spell.
No, I was gonna hide that and Cabal Ritual, and who knows what you could be. Also, if you have Duress and Ponder and Brain, just shuffle.
I could be Buried Phoenix right now.
Buried Phoenix has Thoughtseize and Cabal Ritual, not Duress.
You meant Cabal Therapy, but sure.
Or that one, yes. Yeah. Cabal Cardboard, not Cabal Therapist. Cabal Therapy.
All right, we'll concede now.
No, you can just F6 and pretend you don't have another land. That's not Jarvis.
No.
What did I say?
This actually makes it more likely to be Bug. Look, think about the lands we showed them.
You showed them a Duress.
Yeah, it could be Weird Bug.
I would have just let myself get wasted off of my 2 lands and then conceded after not drawing another land.
All right, now I'll concede.
That's fine. I accept. How do we board against loam garbage?
Loam? It looks like, bullshit loam deck.
Probably have Chalice. Want E-Truth and Decay for sure.
Chain of Vapor might be better, but let me check.
If they have the cards that they have, I'm pretty sure they have Chalice of the Void. So I'd rather have...
we know they have Chalice, but I'm just wondering...
Why is Chain of Vapor better against Chalice than a 2-drop? Stop.
Yeah. This might be worth it, but we'll see. 2 Duress, 2 Preordain go out.
Yep. Gosh, natural drawing Teague. That's so rude.
Well, they already had the Teague we knew about.
But they just drew the Teague. They just naturally drew it.
Yeah, sometimes it happens.
It's decency to go through Green Sun Zenith. You can cut a Cabal Rit, right?
This was the suggestion.
Okay.
All
right. I guess you can't Massacre. Well, you can't Hurkyl the Teague, so yeah, I don't know. Whatever.
Hurkyl sucks. All right. I can sort of believe that.
That sounds fine. Yep.
Adam, I think Massacre is only good versus Teague, really.
Jarvis, did you hear what you just said?
I know. I'm telling Adam why we're not supposed to have Massacre in our deck. Because Massacre is not actually good versus Teague.
It's not great versus Teague.
That's my point.
Good assessment.
We have to get a C for this, but this is probably fine.
Yeah, this is fine. If they waste our C, I kind of dig that. Because then they don't waste our Bayou. Oh, Zamdog has returned to hang out and get pets, by the way. And by that, I mean she takes up half the bed if she's allowed to.
Are we 3-1 currently? Well,
we are.
There's always the second league, and that will be the last league. Dog without Cam Riot. Well, we can show the dog again. Mark, do you want to see the dog?
The Doggo is going to be on stream, and she's going to be trying to bot me to get additional pets. Doggo? Doggo?
Oh, it's hard to see the Doggo. But there's the Doggo! Zamcam! Woo!
yeah.
Onrock
She's kind of
probably loves this too.
Yeah, she's loving it. Hey Zam, what do you think? Am I holding your paw down? Are you mad at me? More bops?
Ad
No, just
Nauseam
very sleepy.
Doggos. That's a nice deck.
Very
Onrock,
sleepy.
this was
doggo.
for you.
Okay, we'll let you sleep. We'll take you off stream.
Yep. Okay. What was I doing? Fetching for C and pondering, right?
Yes.
Yeah. No one wants to watch MTGO. Only pup cam. Puppies are better than Magic. I'm not gonna lie.
Zam is also like what's the reverse of photogenic? She just refuses to be involved in photos.
Seems not great, actually.
Especially with I would shuffle because we don't have another fetch. We kind of want a Thoughtseize, but not that bad. Motobug.
Yeah. Oh, nice. That's a nice battle royale game. Everyone is a dog. Don't steal my idea. Sorry, I'm trademarking it right now. Get it?
Do you just like run around peeing on each other, and then whoever doesn't get peed on is?
Oh, that's awesome. Oh, that's good. All right. Do you want to brainstorm or not?
I would not, and I don't. We have the pedal, so I'm okay exposing the Bayou. I would just pass after Bayouing and call it a day.
We're likely to get Chalice or Teagued or some horseshit, but then we can just.
And it will just go right into their graveyard.
Yeah, exactly. I know. No one dies. We're all just dogs playing in the park. We'll call it. It sounds like $1 billion idea. Why are you telling us here?
I don't think there's no battle. It's just a royale.
Danny, what? Whose side are you on, Danny? I thought you were good aligned.
Oh boy, we just have a clip of me talking about just running around peeing on everybody.
Orc Royale. Ooh, that's nice.
That's not a Magic card. Okay.
I didn't decay it. I assume you're okay with that.
Never lucky. I don't think we have to take actions. My guess is their next play is Zenith Fatigue or something garbagey. Yeah. I think that since we drew the Echoing Truth, if they don't do anything, I would just nug down the ooze because we had the Passion Flames.
That's unfortunate.
I don't think it's that unfortunate. Oh. Okay.
Yeah, maybe we're supposed to go, but I don't know. I just like having insurance for Teague instead, Cliffy, but I understand where you're at.
I would not have nugged it on that turn, but I would nug it in the future.
Feels like they're going to cast Zenith here.
Yeah. For anyone wondering, Zamdog currently just laying on pillows like a human being.
Your dog is so good.
She is exceptionally good at being a lazy flop. It's, again, like I said, ooh.
Okay.
I would send that to the Abyss because we will get wastelanded out of this game otherwise.
Makes sense to me.
And they can also bog with it. Do they have like Maniac Mindbreak Trap or something? I'm just like.
I don't think so. I'm gonna cast Brainstorm now.
I would Brainstorm here because we might get wasted off of our blue mana, and if we get locked, and that's our life.
Does that do something?
So we can go. Let me think this through. If we tuck E-Truth and Ponder, we don't have mana is the problem, right? So we can tuck. What if we tuck Past in Flames and shoot.
Can tutor for Writ.
So if we get, I'm just thinking. So we tuck Past East Truth and Ponder. We go Thoughtseize. We don't. Do we have to? We don't have to Thoughtseize. We can go Petal. Petal is 2, 3 Storm. Tutor for Writ. It's 4. Writ is 5, 6. We're gonna have Lethal Storm. So Writ gives us 5. I mean, we have 6 mana. We Past in Flames. We have to empty our hand is the problem, and I don't think we can do that with. We're a mana short of emptying our hand here, right? Because we have 6 mana. Tutor for Writ doesn't add any, and then when we Past in Flames, we'll have 2 mana floating, and then we go Writ up to 6, and we need all 6 of that to tutor Tendrils, but then we still have a Thoughtseize in our hand or whatever. So
can we Thoughtseize ourselves along the way, or are we short?
No, we have exactly enough mana, but we have too many cards is the problem.
Do you think I'm supposed to ponder off a Petal then?
I don't think we need to do that. I think we can just put
We have a Piff line to go off cantrips. Not seeing it.
we need to cantrip into something, I think is what's being said.
Okay.
I'm thinking about this ponder for a good card line. Because we only see one new card and we'd have to shuffle. Right. I'm kind of wondering if we're just supposed to leave ponder on top and Thoughtseize.
Petal, tutor, Piff with 2 mana, Thoughtseize, them, IT down to 3.
But it's all black is the problem.
Lead with Ponder, Brainstorm.
Oh, but yeah, we don't have. We would have led with Ponder, Brainstorm.
Control for days. If you see it, let us know, and we will determine it.
We have 6 mana and 2 cantrips, but we can't. It doesn't work out. I don't think that works out the way I want it to, or any of us want it to. Yeah, I think 1 mana short on the 6 mana thing.
So you think I'm supposed to put these 2 back and just ponder off a cantrip? The Storm Cabal is forming.
Yeah.
Writ Piff.
So if we hit LED or Dark Writ or Cabal Writ, it's lethal. Is that correct?
Yes, it would be easy if this was Will. That's not a card. Alright. Petal, IT for Writ, cast Writs, cast Piff.
No, that's not lethal.
No, but then we're supposed to cast.
We're supposed to. Then we would IT down to. Yeah, I don't like that. We just have. It's so undeterministic, and we don't have mana to cantrip into another tutor, so I just don't like it. I think we're either supposed to not go for it and cast Thoughtseize this turn, or we're supposed to go with the ponder and try to bank it up line.
Isn't ponder if we're going to ponder, we should ponder afterwards, though, right?
Any land off or any ritual off ponder is lethal. I don't think that is true, Matt. Because we no, it is. You're right. You're right. Yeah, I would go with the ponder line.
Ponder first or after? Or can we do both?
We would ponder after, because we want to use the Infernal Tutor for Dark Ritual to shuffle.
Yeah, so we should ponder after. So we should. All right. So I'm putting Truth and Seize back.
Yep, I agree. Yep, Truth and Seize. Yep, cast. I'm just trying to think. I mean, we're just KO to surgical, so whatever. I don't really care.
Wait,
I can't.
is
Huh?
colored mana going to be an issue or no?
Uh.
We don't have blue-red.
Oh shoot. Okay, well we gotta ponder and hope to hit something.
Okay. Right, like, this does actually not work?
Right, right. Yeah, we don't have blue red.
Right.
Well. Oh, it. What did we hit? Another infernal?
Does that do anything?
No, shuffle.
Yeah. Does this do it?
Yes, I believe so.
So now I just
Get Volk.
get Volk.
Or whatever, really. Doesn't matter. And then you IT for Dark Rit.
Doesn't matter how I tap.
Leave up your black mana.
Right. Yeah, sorry. Whatever. Oh, this is just like a... I'm sorry? Only sort of sorry. Alright, so I guess I'm just casting these things, and then they die.
I mean, no promises. They could like Elvish Spirit Guide and then we'd die.
Sure. I don't think that deck plays Elvish Spirit Guide, but if it happens, it happens. Good beats.
Yep. And now you cast your things, and then now they die. Cool, cool.
It was exactly enough.
Yeah, the thing I missed was that I forgot we hadn't played a land, and I didn't realize that a land was lethal. Did you say exactly enough? They just took 24, Jarvis.
Exactly enough mana.
Yes, I agree with that statement.
Okay. I don't
Thank
think
you
I'm
for
gonna change anything.
We haven't had a turn 1 kill. This is disappointing.
This deck doesn't turn 1 that often.
That doesn't mean it's not disappointing.
That's fair. Yikes.
Listen, I have not been... No one has told me to play Legacy in a long time. Ooh. Ooh, yes. I am all about this hand. And no one has told me to play Legacy in a long time, and therefore I have no reason to repeatedly identify these kinds of things with Past in Flames. The last time I was told to play Legacy, since I was divining what top was legal, and that's what I did. Is that actually true? Have I played Legacy since then? I may have played once more. Oh, I did. It was very sad. That was the time I got belchered out in round 9 of the GP, first thing on day 2, and then tried to go to North Market in Columbus, and it wasn't even open yet. So I just had to sit there for 45 minutes of sadness.
I remember that. Apparently someone had a deterministic kill.
Okay. What?
Mox, Chalice, and Zero. Okay. Just land go, I guess, right?
I kind of want to do something. They didn't play a land? What the hell? Did they mulligan this? They did mulligan.
They mulled and scratched to the bottom. However, one thing I think is sort of likely is they could be sandbagging a wasteland.
Yeah, yeah. I don't want to take action if they didn't have a land.
Yeah. I'm just going to play this and say go.
Yeah. Because under the sandbag wasteland line, if they had a Teague, they could have played it.
Jesus Christ.
Rude. I don't really want to bounce their Chalice, so let's just continue with our life.
Yeah,
right?
Sort of sucks, but... Alright. Yeah, guess this is happening. Right? Like, I can't do anything? Probably going to fetch Swamp and just play out my Petal. Nope, that doesn't work. Never mind. Wow, we're so dead now.
We're not dead. We can just draw a land.
Do you think I'd discard Duress now? Probably.
Yeah, we're not bouncing and then discarding Chalice, so
Right.
just get it out of our hand, right?
Why are there Duresses in our deck? There's only 2 Duress in our deck.
Yeah, you got to take Chalice if they don't have a diamond on the play. Or Green Sun Zenith.
Yep. Land? God damn it. Guess I discard like a Petal.
I would probably discard Ponder before Petal. Our hand is deterministic if we hit the bounce spells. Yeah, and we can't. Yeah, I would discard Ponder.
Okay. 2 lands wins the game. Yeah. All right.
Why do we need 2 lands? Can't we just hit 1 land, EOT, bounce the Chalice?
I think he meant 2 lands total.
Yes. That's cute. So we have to leave at least 1 basic in our deck?
We do.
Yeah. Well, that one's going right to the discard bin.
Yep. We're going to have to fetch a non-basic with one of our fetch lands, probably.
Yeah.
Both. Oh, that speeds up the clock.
Yeah, sure. Yes, it does.
The clock thickens. Land!
I would discard that card.
Didn't you know if you scream at your computer, it's more likely to happen?
No, the phrase is I'm trying to reach Lando Calrissian. That's the phrase.
Oh, shit. I didn't say that. Praying for me. Well, if we die, we die. Like, their hand was really good for a mold to 6.
Yeah, it was at least reasonably okay.
All right, well, wait. All right, what was the phrase?
I'm trying to reach Lando Calrissian.
I'm trying to reach Lando Calrissian.
Have you ever watched The Empire Strikes Back, Jarvis?
All right, it didn't work.
Sometimes it works. It works for me. Maybe it's because you said it.
Wow, you're just blaming me?
Yep.
Whoa. If I do a handstand, I'll draw a land. I don't believe that. I already tried Ari's nonsense. Oh no. Oh no, they drew a Zenith.
Okay, well that probably is good enough.
Does that speed up the clock?
How big is it? 3?
Yeah.
Jarvis.
I can see it there because we were actually determined.
Yeah, we were deterministically dead.
All right.
Okay, do you have to open that chest?
Do I?
You won 1. You why haven't you opened all of those treasure chests and sold all the cards? You don't even have, well, actually don't do it yet. I'm saying you open all 284 of them after you trade your cards back, and then you just sell all the contents, and it's just really easy.
Well, there's a reason I don't do it. But we'll open that one. Oh my god!
Wait, are there only 2 cards in a treasure chest now?
No, it depends. It's weird. The collation's weird, but that might be worth something because of the stupid deck.
The stupid deck that isn't even good. Oh yeah. At least I don't think it's good. If it was good, someone would have been winning with it by now, is my assumption.
It's 6 cents. All right.
Well, at least we got our 1.5 tickets out of it.
Should I play the 2 basic land lists with 2 extirpates and no second tendrils?
No, don't do that. Wait,
Really?
2 basic. Wait,
2 island, 2 extirpate.
what's the island instead of?
Trop.
I like having the second green source.
Okay.
I don't like the tendrils for what it's worth. I don't really know what it's doing.
All right, we can change that real quick.
Yeah, let's. Do you need to go through the the mana traders thingy to do
No,
that?
I have all the stuff I need.
Cool.
Hold on. Scroll up. So cut that and play
Tendrils of Agony is for Grixis Control and Miracles. Play my open list. That list is gas.
Actually, I guess I'll go look at his open list. Let's go find it. Which open is this from? Like forever ago? Team Open Las Vegas. Yes, forever ago is the answer. 2 Fatal Push, blah blah blah.
Fatal Push is a card. Congrats to people who won the Open. Top 16 Open deck list.
So when he said the Open, he meant the Open from November 18th that he won.
Yes. So this one is Reign of Filth. I'm not instead of
Duress number 4.
All
right. I'm only going to add the Extirpate over the thing and just ignoring everything else.
We could have a Fatal Push instead, but it's probably not that good.
What does Fatal Push do?
What does Extirpate do?
In top 8 of that Open, you Fatal Pushed a Merfolk Trickster in response to Riptide Lab to win the game. Reign of Filth is so good, claims Cyrus.
Do you have a Reign of Filth?
That one I would have to go get.
Well, that's too much work.
It actually isn't, but I'm also just only going to I'm only going to cut the second Tendrils because I don't understand what it's doing.
Agree.
I'm leaving everything else the same because Mize. Do you agree with Mize?
Yeah, I mean, it was medium Mize. We got one treasure chest and we opened it and it had a cool card in it. So, like, we got to change it a little.
What the hell? All right. Those of you in the chat, can you see if the sideboard updated on the little puzzle piece? All right. League number 2. And this will be the last league because Ari has dogs. Well, dog.
Yeah, dog just grumped at me.
The dog grumped at you?
Yeah, well, technically Cassie. Cassie came in and Zam was like, fine, I'll move, but I'll be grumpy about it.
Oh. Zam dogs
Doggo is exceptionally expressive about her desire to not move or go outside. Your choice. Whichever one she wants to do. Oh, yeah. Also very, well, no, she's very silently expressive about things that she wants to hunt and kill.
For what's worth, I believe that game 3 was kind of annoying.
Game 1 was kind of annoying.
Oh yeah, that was kind of horseshit. we like basically got killed instantly.
Yeah, that happens. Oh yeah, the dog also tries to on occasion get food at 5 a.m.
What? Why would the dog do that?
She thinks it's food time, and you have to argue with her. She goes meow, and you're like, not food, and she goes meow, and you go no, and then she hops up on the bed and then makes the grump noise. Like, fine, I'll wait. Ooh.
Keep or not keep? It looks like a keep, actually.
Are we on the play?
Yes. Petal Ponder. 3, 4, down to 2.
I'm immediately keeping this.
Yeah.
I'm just considering what I want to do with my life if I keep this. Like, you have to think really hard about what ponder you want to hit.
Isn't the answer Tutor?
Well, there's other things. You gotta give it a spread.
All right. Well, I've thought about it.
What is our opponent's? Yeah, it's over it. Whatever. Shuffle.
Right.
I want 0 of those cards. Well, I would fire again on the basis that I kind of want to play Duress if we hit a land. That is exceptionally aggro, Cyrus. Yeah, if we pondered the first time, you have to ponder the second time.
Shit.
Yeah, Jarvis. Jarvis.
Is this
Not
why
great.
I'm bad at this?
Yeah, this is exactly why.
That's rude. Oh. Well
Oh
then.
no, Jarvis. That's actually fine, I guess. We should draw.
I didn't realize it was mirror.
Yeah, I agree that we shouldn't have played LED.
I do enjoy that too. Cyrus suggests all of the aggro lines, but when he actually streams, he doesn't do that.
Yeah, it's fine to suggest them and just let you know.
Our opponent took Duress? Oh, I guess there's like no individual card we could draw that actually kills them.
Yeah, we can die next turn. Okay. Well, heart of the card.
To be aggro when you keep 6-1 hands. Have you considered that the lack of mulliganing might be your soft spot? Oh, I should have played the lead again. Oh my god, I'm so stupid.
No, it's fine. Here, if they take the lead instead of the infernal, I'm fine with it.
Actually, that is a reasonable point. 3, 5, 3, 5, 6. Oh no, that's only Tendrils then.
8. Yeah, we would ant for it doesn't. Yeah. Well, we have 17 outs, and I hope we hit it.
Oh, you're not counting the island.
Oh, I was counting the island. 16 outs.
Opponent chose not to shuffle. That's probably not a good sign.
Yeah, I would advise us to probably lose the game at this point, but you know.
14 outs, no Trop or Volk either.
Ooh. That's not good. Yeah.
Come on! I shouted at the computer.
Well, that clearly didn't work the last 7 times.
Dude, I keep trying. I'll just play it now. Whatever.
Yep.
I shouted at my computer and it didn't work. But if you keep trying, it might work one of the days. Then you'll get them. You were so close to killing our opponent on turn 1. Right? Like, we had 6 looks at a tutor.
You only had 4 looks at a tutor because the second ponder is short 1. If you hit a land, or yeah. But yes, we had 4 looks at a 5 outer.
Yeah. On the last time I did a handstand, my stomach hurt, so I'm not going to do that again.
You should do it on an empty stomach, buddy.
Greatness at any cost. You know what else is a cost that you could subscribe to? Subbing to the stream on ROG. Just saying. Opponent revealed Cabal Ritual to Infernal Tutor. Alright. Black Source! Black Source! Black Source!
Wait, they're giving us another turn?
No! What?
Jarvis, how did we get so much time and use it so poorly?
I gotta whisper, not yell. That's a good point. You know what? You're right. Let's see.
They're still looking for things.
Nice, Cyrus. Nice. Cliffy has a good point. I should have sung a nice, soothing song Not Seething Song, but Soothing Song into the hard drive.
Yeah, at least with Miracles, when you go tank, 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 punt, you still have more plays to continue the game.
Do you think I'm dead now?
I would hope so. I no longer want to be part of this game.
We weren't in the game when we basically missed, and still had lethal if we drew a land ever. Well, black land.
We were in the game until last turn.
I don't think we're going to be in the game anymore. Do you agree with that?
They took until turn 5 to win the game, so or turn 4.
Oh, so there are 2 Pass and Flames in my opponent's hand? Why would you Infernal Tutor for a second Pass and Flames?
I don't know. I'm going to let them continue playing.
This was weird. It also doesn't matter. That is true. Should I make them show me the Tendrils Louis style?
Yeah, I mean, you're not doing anything else with your life.
Yo, buddy, I have so much I could be doing.
Would it be playing another game to get to the end of this league?
Yes. Yes, you can't ban other mods. Plus, Cyrus is higher in the mod hierarchy than you because he's subbed. Just cast the goddamn Tendrils, opponent. Alright. Cyrus, take it a sword. Okay, I assume.
Okay, so you fluster and you probably extirpate. I don't think it's great, but actually, I'm not. I don't know. I'm not in love with it, but sure, whatever.
You got like a basic, right?
Yeah, you can cut a basic. You can probably cut a Pass in Flames. I don't think that leads to like quicker kills. You can cut a Preordain. You need every discard spell you could possibly imagine. And I would cut the second Extirpate. I would not mess with too many of those. It's actually, I don't know. I don't love Extirpate. But whatever.
Right. Cyrus says do not cut Piff. I'm going to believe that.
Okay.
He just brings in Fluster. That sort of makes sense too, actually.
Sure.
Right. We're going to do battle like this.
Yeah, I hope our opponent boards in like Arcane Lab and a creature. And here's like, oh no.
So the one good point which Chad is making is that in the discard war, Pass and Flames is king, right?
That's true. You are correct.
All right, keep. Telemann Performance. We don't have Telemann Performance in our deck, but all right. What do you want to do here? You've gone silent, by the way.
Yeah, I'm thinking. I kind of like firing Duress early here, but I don't think waiting on it is great. Especially, like, we can protect our Flusterstorm with our Duress that way. I would not... I guess we have to fetch for a blue, so I'd fetch for Underground Sea. Yeah, whatever. Yeah, fetch Underground Sea and Duress them.
Cyrus likes leaving out Fluster, then turn to Duress?
I don't like it. I don't like the idea of trading our Fluster for a Duress, but I could be wrong.
It seems like that's going to happen a lot, though, actually. Right?
Sure.
Right. Whatever. I will Duress, but I think there was merit to the other thing. With 8 discard spells, I just think...
Take discard spell.
Right.
Our opponent's hand does nothing. Which is good because our hand also doesn't do a lot.
Do you think they'll kill us off 2 Brainstorms?
Low odds.
What if they play a fetch in between? Higher odds, but not that high.
I don't believe it would happen to me.
Opponent's tanking a while. I guess this is the same opponent that took forever to kill us, though.
I mean, we've tanked a lot, so it's fine. It's all even.
Alright, they did not hit a fetch for their thing, so that's kind of nice.
Nice. I would ponder before playing a land, I guess.
Yeah, if they fluster it, you're okay with that, I assume.
Yes. Gross. I guess we kind of want a Dark Rip, but I don't really want to like have to draw through all that.
I'm just inclined to shuffle, actually, because it's
I am as well.
Doesn't do anything, right?
Yeah, ship it, ship it.
Ship it. Ooh. That might be good.
Might? That's just the best card. I'm watching this clip that was posted in chat.
Do you fluster this Brainstorm?
No.
Alright. Just checking. What is this clip? Do I want to know?
Boy, that's a good clip.
Chad.
Oh my god, am I gonna get Days of Grim fucking... Oh my fucking god. Oh my fucking god. Oh my fucking god.
Oh, that is a nice clip. That is a weird clip, though. Hashtag at delicious waffles.
That I would Flusterstorm.
You don't say. It seems like this Ad Nauseam is more valuable than their Thoughtseize.
Literally any card in our library, this Ad Nauseam is more valuable than.
Do you think I just go this turn?
We have 4 petals that we can hit. 19 life.
Well, the problem is Ad Naus doesn't kill, guaranteed, but it's relatively reasonably likely. The problem is if we wait, there's so many bad things that can happen to us, right?
Yeah, I'm not going to deny the viewers a chance to just see us gun it and see what happens. Did Cyrus say wait? He said, yeah, go. I mean, Cyrus is obviously just going to... Good. That was one of the things we needed to hit. Good. That's 2. Good.
Lotus Petal.
Okay, cool. Okay, just we're good. I don't really think we could possibly lose from here, but
Dark Petition, which I think is just lethal. No.
Oh,
wait. This Petit crack for red, get past in flames.
No, that's you just have them tutor lethal probably. And you have them tutor lethal through I'm just making sure. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I mean, our opponent could be we're gonna just keep flipping some cards. Our opponent could be a maniac and have like a surgical extraction or whatever, but what did we hit?
Tutor as well. That doesn't change anything, right?
Yeah, flip another card, yeah.
Lotus Petal.
Flip another card. What do we hit? I mean, we have to stop here, but... So we play Petal.
I could Duress them, I guess, in between, right?
I would just... You can just play...
Can we beat maniacal cards is, I guess, the question, right?
6, 7... Yeah, we can. You don't have an Infernal in your graveyard, right?
Right.
So you just Dark Rit.
And then Duress.
Dark Rit again, immediately.
Okay. Oh, fair.
And then you can Duress them. Yeah.
Yeah, this was likely to be what was going on.
Yeah, and then you just LED petition off of the petal. Don't crack in response. You can just get another LED, and then you Infernal and the Tendrils, and they die. You could just Infernal Tendrils here and kill them. So whatever.
Nice. That makes sense.
Get your LED.
Oh, 3 black.
Gosh, you missed a storm count too.
Whatever. I'm off it. Yeah, we were probably supposed to go for it regardless, so.
Yeah. Okay.
All right.
Submit. Next.
Bam, headshot has been called. Fantastic UI. Well, I mean, Magic Online was not designed for like the 15 card hands. Do you agree with that? It's probably a keep, right?
It's not a good keep, but it's a keep. I like it better than mulliganing, but not by a lot.
Cube 9 were also on the draw.
This looks like a slow game to me, so that's fine.
For NIA, I think a lot of the postboard games just slow down inherently.
Well, I don't think they do. I think they're about the same as game ones. Like, what additional interaction gets boarded in besides 2 Flusterstorms? It's just the Storm Mirror sometimes is slow. And any hand, like a mulligan on the draw, is not really going to be a fast hand usually anyways. Yeah.
I kind of just hope they take Tendrils and Surgical me. I think that'd be kind of funny, actually.
Yeah, that would be bad.
You would have mulled... Cyrus, you never mulligan. Don't lie. He doesn't mulligan.
I check Dark Pit.
I'm just kind of ponder off Rainforest, I think.
Do you want to ponder or preordain? Probably ponder.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You have kept a 7-lander. I have it on good evidence. Oh. Is that good enough?
I mean, I would keep those.
Yeah. The Delta on the bottom, I assume.
Yeah, I agree with that.
Cyrus, you told me you would keep 7 lands versus Miracles before. Unless if you were lying to me, in which case that's cool too, I guess.
I apologize if I'm less interactive. Zubdog is being a big sweetie pie, so that's a lot of attention.
Zubdog millionaire. Keep 7 versus Miracles, lose to counterbalance. Sounds about right. So we're probably going to fetch first. Because we don't want to draw that Delta.
Yeah, I would really not want to do that. I think a little bit of what our turn is depends on what they do with this ponder, but not a ton. Was their first cantrip a ponder or a preordain?
It was a Preordain. They bottom topped, drew a card, cracked fetch, and casting ponder now.
Okay.
So could have been just a ponder they left on top that they're casting now.
It could just be whatever. There's not enough info to figure it out.
Right. They chose not to shuffle.
That's not great for us.
Is that good for us?
Well, that's what we had. We knew we were drawing that, so we want to fetch Ponder, I believe.
Oh yeah. I should just get C, right?
I think so. Yeah, I kind of like these cards.
The Delta might be good enough to win next turn, right?
No, because we have to get the Tendrils out of our hand somehow.
Oh, right.
I mean, we can just Thoughtseize this turn. I think that's fine.
Should I leave the Delta in between?
I kind of just want to draw the Ponder next turn. So I'd probably just go...
Okay.
Yeah, and then we can Preordain through the Ponder or do whatever, really.
Sure. Do whatever really has been called. I see.
Well, I would select Infernal Tutor and leave them with a Ponder. There's like a very good chance we're dead if they kept the Ponder, but whatever. Oh, they kept the land?
They probably just put the Tutor into their hand instead of the Swamp into their hand.
They may have already had the Tutor and they put the Ponder into their hand or something. I don't know. Or kept put a Ritual. I don't know.
Choose not to shuffle. Alright, we've died.
Yeah, you know, it's the Storm Mirror. It happens or it doesn't.
Maybe they'll just like mini Tendrils.
Jarvis, they won't do that.
You know, sometimes I'm optimistic.
They could Ad Nauseam and just brick in some horrific way. Just hit all blue spells. Every blue spell left in their deck in a row. Okay, we have been deceased. Actually, we have not. They have to Ad Nauseam.
Do they? No, they
yeah,
don't.
because they have 9
2 more tutors, right? And we're at 16.
Oh, we're at 16. I missed that part. Yeah, we're dead. I was trying to count to 20, not 16.
And in fact, they were just chaining tutors for us to get killed.
Every time I lose the mirror, I add Sadistic Sacrament to my deck. I'm not opposed to doing that. Okay.
We're deceased.
Well, Jarvis, we tried our hardest that match. We did really try hard game 1.
We tried to draw land so hard, and if we had, we would have won. It had to be a black land, but we would have won. Do you agree with that?
We had a lot of we had a lot of outs, and then we didn't hit them. Jarvis, you only have 1 trophy. What have you been doing?
Not playing that much Legacy.
Fine.
I'll have you know, I'm 9-2 with Esper on Arena in best of 3.
Oh my god, can I rant about best of 1?
Sure.
I tried to play some best of 1 today, and it is so bad. Just like none of the games are ever scrappy. Everyone just like always performs their actions, and that's just like not interesting. That's why WoW TCG suck. That's why Versus System kind of suck. These are all you're just adding problems of failed card games into Magic. It's just not good.
Akash has a good counterpoint.
Yeah, I mean, I only have 1 modern trophy, I think, but
I think I might have more modern trophies than that.
I think I also only have 1 standard trophy. I don't have that many draft trophies either. Ooh, rematch against the deck that we. Yeah, Archon.
Oh, it is. 01 dropped the league, added StatSack, and rejoined. I would not have done that. That's like completely irrational.
I kind of like that, actually. Because the other person probably just jumped right in the queue. You just get a free win.
What? That's so illogical.
But it's free, Jarvis.
Keep or not keep?
We know we're playing against no Wasteland nonsense deck.
Yeah.
I'm kind of in. Gosh, I really hope they switched up on us.
Bye, Cyrus. Thanks for hanging out. You're better than Honorog. Oh, they switched. It looks like Blue-White Delver probably, right?
Yeah, this is probably fine. I mean,
Do I play around Days or no?
I mean, I would Preordain. I would not play around Days, and I would fetch a basic, I think.
Okay.
So we have the black via the Petal.
Could be Blue-Red, but even the stock Blue-Red deck plays Wasteland now, so it's 2 LEDs. Do I want both?
I don't think we want both, but we want one, is my guess.
All right. That sounds about right to me.
Good, good. We're keeping the good one.
Of course, this is the real one.
That's true.
The other one is fake. Fake news.
I mean, they might print that one day when they get really desperate, except for they probably won't.
Probably won't has been called.
Zamdog now grumbling to roll over and get belly rubs.
That's
and
smart.
obviously,
That's a smart dog you got.
oh yeah, she's very smart at manipulating people into doing exactly what she wants them to do.
That is what Modern needs.
That would not be what I would describe as what Modern needs.
Oh, look at that. Ponder, Shuffle, play Wasteland. Brainstorm or Preordain?
Preordain. Oh my gosh. Don't even try to brainstorm.
Feels like those cards suck. But
let's see.
you would top both? That seems
Top?
like that does nothing almost.
I don't really I don't like those cardboards.
Yeah.
I would send those away.
I think they're bad. It's not good
That's
either.
Morris Jarvis.
Should I just discard a tutor?
Can we discard the tendrils?
Oh yeah, that's fair.
Are we gonna could we natural tendrils kill with this hand? I don't think so.
think so.
Yeah.
Stifle Knot, thanks for the follow.
Yeah, just discard the tendrils.
A Drunk Human, also thank you for the follow. I think I missed that at some point. Opponent flipped showing Force of Will. Oh, that's not great.
Cliffy, I like discarding the tendrils over playing the artifact here, just based off. Well, I would brainstorm. Boom. Easy. Tuck, tutor, and drop. And this should be a kill. I didn't really do the math, but I'm pretty sure it's a kill. You just arrest them to lead off, obviously.
Should I play around Days on my Duress?
If they have Days Force, they get to force the... I guess I would play the Petal, yeah. But...
God damn.
Is that 3 Force of Wills?
No, it's 2 Forces, 2 Brainstorms.
What? And there's another Force on top? Oh, no, they
No,
upkeep
that's
it.
the one we saw.
Yeah, rude.
I guess I'm going to take one, though, right? Like...
Yeah, and then we're Brainstorm locked.
Did
Right?
I put a tutor on top or the trap on top?
I didn't check.
Well, this is the play anyways, and if I put a tutor on top, I can just burn a tutor next turn and see what they do.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, they would let it resolve, but yeah. Well, okay.
So they're blue-red.
Yeah.
We appear
That's
to be
better.
dying, though.
I agree.
This did not play out well for us. The part where they had 2 forces was kind of off-putting.
Yep. Yeah, I like Cliffy's line to just see what happens. Just cast Dark Red immediately. This line would have worked out better if we hadn't played the Lotus Petal.
Because you think they're more likely to force it?
Yeah. I would just snap concede if they don't force it, though. I have to show some respect to that. They don't have a red source, to be fair. We're locked, so we die, though. I guess we could draw Past in Flames if we fire the tutor if this resolves. We just tutor for 3rd LED and then pass back. Does that check out, Jarvis?
Yeah, I think so. We have a tutor on top as well, though, right?
We don't want that, though, because we can't beat a foul with that.
No, but they're going to foul this first tutor, right?
Yeah, I agree. I mean, they might.
So this actually works out well for us, I think. Yeah, we are going to jam. Our opponent's just thinking, I'm not going to crack the LEDs, right?
Oh, I see. You just play all your cards and then you cast tutor. Got it.
Yeah. This makes a lot of sense, actually, and the second tutor is good then.
Yep.
Wow, they're really going deep on this. All right.
Yep. All of our cards are on the battlefield. If they didn't play a land last turn, they almost surely don't have a red source because they're Brainstorm locked.
And if they do, good beats. Like, what are we going to do about it?
Yep.
So next turn we just tutor for Piff and kill them, right?
Yeah. Ooh, Terramander in the bin.
Well, in the exile, but sure. Oh, no red source! No red source, please!
Jarvis, this falls under screaming at your computer. It does not work.
Damn it, you're right! Well, they haven't immediately taken game action, so I think we're safe. Do you agree with that? No! Why? Damn it. Damn it.
Well, the good news is we tried.
We actually tried really hard. Thank you. Thank you, chat. Bad news is we're dead. Wait, I can't chain off of Blindside Diamond? Is that a bug?
What's up?
I can't chain off Blindside Diamond.
What do you mean?
Oh, I can only activate this one
As an instant.
As an instant. I see. It sounds like you've flashed back, chain lightning off of LED before.
Or just know the game rules.
Or just know the game rules. That's true. What should I do in this matchup?
They don't really have hate, do they?
Not really.
Is this on your masterful sideboard list? I mean, you want Xantid, right?
It's not.
No Xantid.
Oh no. We take out Ad Nauseam, but I guess that was versus the burn heavy builds.
That's fair. They just have bolts in their deck. Zamdog is going on a little walk. She started bopping people to say that she wanted to go on a walk.
Cut Ad Nauseam for empty. That makes sense.
That checks. Sweater.
I think that's it. I feel like that's
Yeah.
the only change we make. 2 chain for Preordain.
Okay, cool.
That seems reasonable.
It interacts, I guess. They might have Eidolon or Pyro or whatever.
I don't think they have Eidolon, but I guess Cage and Pyrostatic Pillar are the more likely ones.
Yep.
Well, I guess Pillar and Eidolon are the same card, so I don't know.
Well, Eidolon costs red in their deck with basic Island Wasteland, so.
That was a disappointing game. Like, we actually had a kill if they bricked one more turn.
Yeah, sure. Or it didn't have double Force of Will. That's really the one I'm just sitting there thinking about. Just like,
probably keep. It's kind of bad, actually, but
this hand?
yeah.
I'm okay with it. We're on the play. We have a Thoughtseize to bust up a threat and get to do stuff.
So we're gonna get a swamp and Thoughtseize, right?
Yeah, sure.
It's a little bit awkward, but
I'm
we did
yeah,
some wastelands, so
yeah, I was almost into letting them wasteland us, but that's fine.
Daze, Delver, light up the stage, Pyroblast.
Is Delver light up the
Then we're
stage?
gonna take Delver of Secrets.
Yeah, I would. Is that Wasteland Volk? Okay, yeah, I would definitely take the Delver of Secrets.
Can't spectacle this very easily now.
No.
We can Duress the Daze at some point. And we're going to try... Well, I guess we can...
We don't need to Duress the Daze the way this game is going to play out. My question is whether we want to Duress the Pyroblast depending on what we draw.
Yeah, it depends.
Yep. We could
definitely don't want to walk this into Pyroblast, though. That's, like, not what we want.
The Pounder?
Yeah.
Yeah, not ideally. Yeah, I would play land and Duress them. Take Pyro.
Yep. And just say go, I think.
I might play Lotus Petal and cast Ponder and allow them to trade Daze for Lotus Petal.
Oh, yeah, that seems reasonable, actually.
Yeah.
What the hell? This is...
I'm kind of into just, like, performing actions because they don't have cards, and if we get them to, like, do things, like we get to do things before they draw more cards, potentially. That's the real deal.
Cliffy said, like passing having empty in our deck. Actually, I guess that's a reasonable consideration.
Oh, sure. I like cracking and pondering. I think we're priced. Especially because we have chain. We can empty for $1 billion for whatever reason we want anyways.
Well, not for $1 billion, just for +2. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
What? We're going to have Threshold. We don't have to worry about that.
Yeah, but does that do enough?
Yes, it does. So we have one. So our lands are effectively taken up by Chain and Daze. And then we'd have Lotus Petal, Cabal. So we're one short on that. So this stack actually lets us empty in 2 for like $1 billion. Right?
You think I'm supposed to do it, given we know their hand looks like that?
Yeah, I think so. I don't think we get significantly better with a shuffle, right?
Right. Yep, I have to wait until turn 4. Because next turn we're just drawing our petal, saying go, and then we're drawing our other petal, and then doing the things, right?
Yeah.
Ooh. Who knows what they could have now?
Yeah, I mean, they didn't have a fetch, so they don't
They
actually
do have
get
a
that
fetch.
much value. What? Oh, they drew a fetch that turn?
Yeah.
Ugh, unfortunate. I mean, I don't think our line can change at all, so
Well, no, because we know what we're drawing.
yeah.
They played Mesa instead of Delta. Not particularly. If you post the deck list in the Discord, I'll consider it, but don't donate beforehand. It depends on what the type of jank is, frankly speaking. Ponder. Look at all these cantrips they got.
Yeah, I mean,
Lands enchantments, bro. I see.
you had Jarvis at lands, and then you lost him
No.
at the second word.
That's not how that works, buddy. Opponent chose not to shuffle. Am I still doing the thing, or what?
I would wait him out. They're not doing anything yet.
All right.
We're in no rush.
I think now we have to rush because they've cast like a billion cantrips, right?
We have to rush? No, they don't have a threat.
We don't have to rush, rather.
Yeah, yeah. Sure. What did they hit? Electricity and a land.
I actually think it was a punt for them to play a land first, right?
Generally, yes. With light at the stage, you're
Yeah,
supposed to
because
not do that.
there's a chance this hits 2 lands. Ooh, that's kind of nice. So now we can wait.
Yeah, you wait until after Electricity is gone to take actions on that.
Surgical is not really a hard card to play around from lands. 4 lands, frankly speaking.
Ooh, that was good. So player land and Duress, and that plays around a random spell pierce or whatever.
Yep. What's up, Pat J? Got a Pat J in the house.
I guess like a few turns ago, we could have emptied for like 8 or something like that, but right. The turn I was thinking about the Chain of Vapor line, we didn't. Oh no, we did have to take it because we have to empty our hand. Never mind. Continue.
Cliffy says we have a Tendrils kill here
Sure.
because we chain back all of our petals, right? That's just like Infinity Storm.
Yeah.
No, the J stands for. Well, I'm not going to reveal people's full names.
Let's stand for today.
Force pitching days. What do you think? Do you move in or no? That's like the question here, right?
Again, I don't see what they're doing. Like, what are they doing to progress the game state here? The fact that they didn't just pay 5 mana to force.
It feels like a bluff, actually, right? Because, like, think about it this way. If you have force days, you would just hardcast the force, right?
If they have Flusterstorm.
If they have Flusterstorm.
Again, it's a matter of, do you think things get better for you over time?
I think we actually slightly improve by drawing another discard spell, especially.
Yeah, I don't think that, like, they're not doing anything that makes it worse for us. If they, yeah. See, nothing's happening. Yeah, nothing's happening.
Just wait for another discard
Yeah,
spell.
we're not morally obligated to take game actions at all. Yeah, they drew their cantrip first. That's not ideal.
There's their threat.
Got a little bit of time.
It doesn't really change anything, right? Like,
If we're playing around Flusterstorm, it doesn't, but...
Just say go again, right?
Yeah, I don't really care.
Yeah, once we draw a discard spell, we can just so easily overkill that it'll be fine, I guess.
Yeah.
That was a great draw. Go for it next turn.
We can see what happens.
They bottom both.
Good.
I wonder if they just bluffed us out. That would be kind of sick, actually. It seems so unlikely, though, right?
So we go to 13, 8, potentially 4. I don't think we need to...
Well,
okay. Sure. Whatever.
Yep.
Well, I was technically correct.
So we can't... Oh, maybe we were supposed to tutor revealing... No, that's so crazy to do. Well, because I'm taking one of these flusters, but this is not ideal.
Yeah. Let me think this through.
They have a fluster.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11.
Jam, make opponent fluster.
I think that hold up. And it costs, so we got 1, 2. Hold on a second. 1, 2, 3, 4 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. That's enough that we can go yeah, we're good. We're good to go. I believe. We have the empty in deck, right?
We have the second Tendrils in deck for what it's worth.
What?
We have the second Tendrils in our
No,
deck.
we don't. We cut it from this list, Jarvis.
Oh, no, we don't. Yeah, never mind. Okay.
So the correct play is we go... I would go Cabal Rit first. Like, just fetch Cabal Rit.
This opens us up to Wasteland.
Don't do what I was going to say, what I just said. Don't do that.
Okay, but I have to fetch.
You do have to fetch, yeah. Get a C. Play Petal, play Petal. Tap your C for black, I guess. I don't know. Yeah, you should tap your C for black. You want to tap your C for black. And yeah, you chain your Petal and you just chain down the line. Sack the C if they let you sack it. But basically what ends up happening here...
Do I have to chain the third one? Probably not, right?
Yeah. Yeah, you want to chain them all.
Okay. Doesn't matter, right?
No, it should. Keep the because we might have a future turn. I kind of want to keep the island.
It says doesn't matter, he dead. Okay.
Sure, yes. That is also part of the equation. And then you yeah, actually I would bounce a creature. I don't know which. Probably. Did you bounce Pyro?
Yeah.
Good. I like that. Yeah, play them all. And then you Cabal Rit. And if he flusters, you go Cabal Rit Tendrils and the game ends. And if they don't fluster, then you go Cabal Rit Tendrils. That gets flustered, and then you Infernal for empty and empty for 1,000 million goblins, and then the game ends.
That's adorable.
Yeah. I just had to make sure that at the start that we had 11. 11 was the key number.
Infernal Reveal Tendrils would be good here. Is a valid point.
Yes, it would. This is a very good corner case for that.
One might argue that Cliffy had this in mind. So I'm supposed to Tendrils, right?
I would Cabal it first, I guess.
Does it matter?
No, not really, but I would just do it. Just do it.
No, Searit is how you lose.
What?
How does that change anything?
It doesn't change anything.
No, it's the same either way, right?
Yeah. If they counter it, we play Tendrils. If they don't counter it, we play Tendrils. Yeah.
You don't need 2 red for Empty the Warrens.
Yeah.
Empty the Warrens is a single red. Now, the only problem is if they somehow peel Trickery, but that's fine.
It's in their exile zone. How could they peel it?
There could be a second one in their deck.
No. See, this way they could mess up and assign... Actually, we only have 6 mana, whatever. They'll figure it out.
I'm not going to
just remember to click that you don't want to pay Jarvis. This is how we could lose. Oh. Big cuddly puppy right here.
I wish there was like a no to all button. Do you agree with that?
No to all what?
No
all
to
this
all
and then the
fees.
next Flusterstorm?
Yeah. But that's fine. We'll just click no.
They're unique objects on the stack, Jarvis. What could you reference? What's the next one? Unique object number 463, like the way Magic Arena asks if you would like to Siren Storm Tame your triggers.
Did my opponent get stuck? No. I can F6 since I have mana floating?
I would not F6.
That seems dangerous. But don't I have to click no on all of these still, Cliffy?
Yeah, you still do.
So that actually doesn't change anything?
Never listen to someone who tells you can F6. That's just the way to live.
I actually believe he's probably done this before.
Nice. 2 Flusterstorms, don't care. Did you almost click the wrong red card, Jarvis?
No. Don't be ridiculous.
I saw that mouse motion. Ooh, 26 goblins. Is that enough?
If they don't have Yoke Trickery, it is.
Yes.
Tabernacle, go.
This is not as satisfying as like when you big belcher someone and it's your only permanent. It's just big. Like if you had that big goblin, I kind of wish you didn't save a row for your land. Yeah.
Since our screenshot told me you played a Rain of Fill. Mark, no, you're not allowed to say those things, Mark. Brainstorm, Swamp, Fractus, Charm.
Ooh, yeah, I would appreciate that.
But you're not allowed to say those things because if you say them, they could happen to you.
Well, if you say that hand, ew.
I'm gonna keep this one, but it's not great.
Yeah, I mean, you can't go to 5, so whatever.
Seems like that is not very good, but I could be wrong.
I think the way our hand is set up, I'm kind of into it. It doesn't really... Our hand doesn't do a lot. I think we eventually get to... I don't know. Dealer's choice, buddy.
Seems like I'm going to bottom. We have 2 in the deck, right?
Yeah.
Where's bottom?
See, these are like these weird games that are like you actually have to work, and oh, that's bad for us, this hand. That's really bad. Yeah, we play Swamp and discard. You get random cards. How did you even manage to get the Swamp that you want? Did you keep those?
I have all of the basics still.
You kept your basic lands. Smart. Yeah. Whatever.
I'm probably going to die, but whatever.
Yeah, you know, we put in a good effort.
We did.
Game 2 was definitely good effort.
Yeah, that was the best effort game.
These leagues have convinced me that Arclight Phoenix is just a better Storm now. No offense, but also all offense. Okay, that's a good draw. Yeah, just fetch basic and Preordain.
What have you missed? Preordain. Right.
Just losing a lot. Yeah, ship land, keep the card that isn't a land, because we just need literally anything at this point. This is why I wanted Past in Flames, is that if we just accumulate garbage, we can cast a Past in Flames, and then the game ends.
It might not. Who can say?
Okay, well, you're smart, Jarvis. But we have the chain too, so I guess that's...
It's a wash.
Ooh, okay.
Speaking of random garbage.
Ponder?
Yeah, I think so. Is that good?
Shuffle. This is not good enough.
Yeah. We do draw tendrils a lot. It might be a tendrils magnet or something.
This is really bad, Jarvis.
Alright, well, this is what I got, right?
I'm kind of wondering if we're supposed to just invert the Delver and get it some time. I kind of like that.
You mean unsummon?
Yeah. Send it home.
One problem with this is all of our engine cards are graveyard based, so we'd have to remove that.
I mean, yeah, our engine could also just be make mana and then tendrils or empty them. And if they don't have a Delver, we have time for that.
Probably supposed to sideboard out the tendrils more often. I don't believe that, Stu.
Well, they didn't sacrifice a land, so that's a bust.
You were expecting them to?
I was just saying that they didn't do it. Nice.
Don't really want to cast it into a blast. Also don't have a fetch.
I would...
Do you want to?
It's close. Our hand is really bad. I would just play the Bayou, I guess, and pass.
No, we don't have Decay in our deck.
No.
So can't cast it? I could cast Brainstorm. Confused. Terramander. Also, they're leaving up this Volcanic and this turn. Feels like I should cast it now, though.
Yeah, they have 3. Yeah, I would fire, I guess. Okay. Well, that was going to happen at some point in our life anyway, so proceed.
Just land go, I guess, right? This is going to be really hard.
I don't think we have to play the land, but...
Land Petal Tendrils?
There's no chance that's correct.
Doesn't that just put them to 13? And then what, Cliffy? Like, what can we do after that?
I would just pass. I wouldn't even play the land, I think. I guess we have the Petal now, but... Yeah, play the land, because we have the Petal as the red source, so you can just play the land and pass.
Right.
My concern with the land was not exposed to waste, but...
Yeah. I don't think Tendrilsing for 8 actually does enough, Cliffy. There's a force.
Yeah, we look pretty darn dead.
All right.
Yeah, we're not casting it.
You're right, Stu. Force can only stop one.
Interesting.
It's not great all around, frankly.
I'd put back Petal and... yeah, and then you just have to cast Ponder and hope that something happens.
opponent still has the force.
I'm aware.
That was good and a reason to hold land. Do
We have to shuffle.
Okay. I don't think this is good because that's the juiciest force target, right?
Yeah.
So
I mean, we're gonna have to short tendrils this turn, so I would just Thoughtseize them, right?
Bluff Decay.
Oh no. Okay, that's fine. They have nothing.
So we take the surgical and tendrils?
Can they take us off threshold?
No.
Why don't we take Force of Will then?
Well, the thing is, how do we kill them after they surgical our tendrils?
We have an empty.
I guess also there's a cage, right?
Right, yeah. I'm so far off of that. Like I just want to take the force.
I think we are going to die to Terramander, but whatever.
We were dead to Terramander. They could just surgical anything and then pump it, and then we die, for what it's worth. So we actually had to make a play here.
World's biggest healing salve.
This way we can at least, like...
We're dead in 3 turns, right?
Right.
Okay. So we could hypothetically...
I'm thinking through.
Won if we played as though foul wasn't a card. Yeah, that's true.
Could have won. How could the Ponder have won if foul wasn't a card?
Oh no,
yeah.
There's a cage out.
Yeah.
Don't forget my mana burn. I did not forget it.
Okay, now I believe. No. We can just draw Brainstorm and do.
Yep. So I'm supposed to hold this, I think.
Yeah.
Oh wait, both of the creatures are flying. No,
oh,
so
yeah.
We are dead, right?
Yep.
If one of them didn't have flying, no, we'd be at 2. All right.
Okay. At least we died.
Are we going to finish out this league for pride?
We can afford to lose one more match.
Yo, we could afford to win 3 more matches too.
We could, yeah. We could do either. We can win or lose. Dude, I've got a good story.
Yeah.
It's related. There's a pro tour, and a player from somewhere I've lived is playing against someone from a different country playing Amulet Titan or some similar deck. Okay. And over the course of the game, this is back during the old era of miss triggers when they were actually warnings. They miss a lot, and the head judge gets involved. Head judge is from the same country as this player. They sit down and they speak in English, but they have to pause every so often to compose their sentences. And they go, "I would like to see good, clean Magic. I would like me not to have to show up again." And then he turns to the player from his country and he goes, "I would like you to win or lose." And there's about a 3-second period where the player from America is just like, "What the hell? Did the head judge just tell my opponent he wants him to win?" This same head judge once asked me to explain what was funny about the fact that a judge had asked for a pen, taken it from a player, and just handed it to a completely different player.
I remember that story. That was the best story.
Yeah.
That was a good story. This is a keep.
Yes.
Also, our opponent is mulligan, so scoreboard.
Smart. Are we on the play? Or no, we're on the draw.
That's even better, assuming we don't get chaliced.
Yeah,
Shit,
get
I
challenged.
fucking did it. Ooh, Arcane beat us and then came to host us, so I guess that's cool.
Nice.
Ooh, I'm definitely feeling Red Stompy Chalice now. I'm gonna fetch a swamp.
We're just gonna. Oh no. Okay. Okay.
I think versus Basic Mountain, I would just fetch a swamp here, right?
Yeah, you can't get Blood Moon out of the game. You can't afford that. Not in this economy.
Not in this economy, indeed. Well, Arcane, thanks for the host. What the hell? Alright, this is Red Stompy.
They have a Chandra and a Fiery Comp.
And 2 3-drop creatures. But then I'm going to take Fiery Confluence.
Yeah, that does the most direct damage immediately.
Exactly. That's exactly what I was thinking, Ari. How did you figure it out? They should play Rabblemaster? Because it attacks for more damage next turn?
Yes. Sure.
Chromox, that doesn't actually change much. Like, if they
They're
want to
probably
play Chandra instead of...
Yeah, 'cause they want to actually hit something that matters against you.
I guess that's fair. We printed War Boss. And we took 2.
I would proceed with the game ending. Don't play the Misty. You want to take less damage. I didn't do the math, but
I
don't
Naws with
think we
the
have
black floating, right?
yeah, that's what it looks like to me as well.
Oh no, I'll have 2 black floating, right?
You can black blue, but I don't think you really ever need black black.
That's fair. Okay. This is correct, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Just checking. Hold control.
Yep.
3 blue, 3 black.
Actually, I think red might be better than blue. Let me think about this.
That doesn't seem right, but it's possible.
I don't think we can pass. Yeah, we're gonna. We would have to hit. Well, we'd have to hit an LED to get Hellbent anyways. At which point, I think that we could just make the red for our Past in Flames. So I think we make blue black.
All right. It seems like we're very likely to win here, though.
Yeah. This is like a extremely high percentage, especially because even if we pass, we're not dead. We take 3 on the pass, so cool. Okay, keep going. Okay.
It's probably going to be good enough.
Hold up, Jarvis. We might have enough. 1. We have 2, 3, 4, 5 mana. 1,
2,
2,
3, 4,
4.
5.
Short 1. Keep going.
No. Ponder, Dark Ritual. Duress,
We don't have enough mana. We have 2.
Yeah.
We only have 5 total mana, which means we can only cast 1 other spell than Tendrils, right? Okay, that's enough. But before we could only get to 9 Storm.
Can I Thoughtseize them?
Yeah, you can.
Just
Choose your own
leave them
adventure.
with nothing. We're making a statement here, Ari. Statement is I want to click less now.
I mean, it's also 10 drills. It's not 11 drills.
Oh, we could have 12 drills.
Yep. Yeah, we definitely need more turn 1 kills. We have not turn 1 to anybody. This is the first turn 2 we've even had, right?
I think so. These probably... Oh, these are kind of hard to cast, but I think you still need them, right?
Yeah, you can always pedal into them. Do they have other artifacts other than Chalice that they try to ball you out with post-board?
They sometimes have Thorn.
Okay.
Let me check the guide again real quick, but I think this looks close to right. Red Stompy. Side out Duress makes sense. Side out 3 Duress.
Is this on the draw plan specifically? Because Duress on the play seems good.
There's no switching.
Play draw.
It also wants to take this card out.
Sure, that checks out.
They want Empty the Warrens?
Yeah, you can cast that off of Blood Moon, buddy.
I guess, but it's bad versus Confluence.
Whatever. I think that you don't want as many Preordains in the matchup. So
yeah, we cut 2 already.
Okay.
What is Extirpate for? I will let Cliffy answer what is Extirpate for. I don't think I'm allowed to keep this, actually, but we'll see what happens. They kept on 7. This seems like an easiest mulligan of my life because I don't think we beat any of their 7s with this hand.
I'm kind of into it.
Really?
Yeah, what if they just kept the Chalice 7?
Alright.
I don't know what 6 on the draw is going to defeat
Okay,
the 7 that
fine.
they kept.
I don't care about that one bit.
No, you don't. This looks like a Chalice 7. Oh, no. Oh, no, Jarvis. Okay, that's not very good for us. But again, what 6 is going to defeat that? Ooh, good start. Good start. Strong.
If I just draw a Petal, I'm actually fine.
Yeah.
So I can draw Petal, I can draw Basic Island, I can draw not Basic Swamp because that one sucks. Hazoret? What if they just played Hazoret here? That'd be...
We would die. Oh.
That's actually fine. That's like...
Yeah.
Well, fine might be a stretch, but we're basically on the same number of outs, right?
Yeah, approximately.
Also, their clock is so slow. All right, nice.
Really anemic. That was kind of okay, I guess. I don't know.
Minya friend, the plan is to draw... Oh, actually, I guess that's not really fine. I changed my mind. Never mind. That's not fine.
Why is it not fine?
We're going to have to draw really, really, really well.
No, we're not. I don't play your land. We can, like, if we hit a Petal, we can just play the Petal, and then we EOT Echoing Truth, the Magus, and then untap and pop off the 3-ball with a Decay, and then make them discard, right? Or short of land.
That's true. Mark has a good point. If we had our own Fiery Confluence, we would maul this guy so bad.
Oh, strong.
Or, sorry, maul our opponent so bad.
House is literally a basic mountain. This is fine. Listen, you are on the draw against Red Prison. I don't play the LED. Just we don't have to discard a card, right?
Yeah.
Ooh, that costs mana.
It does. It costs 3 mana.
You're just on the draw against Red Prison, and they did their thing. They kept the 7-card hand. Like, what more could you want from your life besides I technically have outs?
That's fair. We're not dead yet. We're not dead yet.
We have 6 more turns of this.
6 more turns. Let's go. Okay.
Good. We're building something big here.
Can't wait for our opponent to just Fiery Confluence both of our artifacts, and then we'll be dead.
Yeah, we would be dead, but they can't play that right now.
Wookiees are sometimes strong. I don't know what's going on anymore.
That's quite true. So I'm kind of wondering. I guess we can't.
I heard you called me a Sith, Arcane. Confirm or deny? I need to know. Or you called me Jar Jar, which also makes me upset. Look, kids used to make fun of me.
Wait, how did he play Lotus Petal? Oh, okay.
Don't worry about it.
I would discard the Ad Nauseam and pass the turn.
Yeah, that's not going to be good. Ambition 333, thanks for the follow. Also, does it make sense to convert Spirit Guide to Petal?
It did not make sense.
Right.
That's fine.
Marky Mark brought it up.
Oh, is that actual Marky Mark?
Yeah.
Oh.
There's the Hazoret. All right, time to make things happening.
Yeah, we gotta take our shot. It doesn't look like a great shot, to be honest, but...
Well, if we Hurkyls them...
We can only play one spell, remember.
Shit. So we're dead? No, they have 3 cards in hand, right?
Yeah.
I guess I just say go.
Yeah, I think you have to say go, and then you have to decay the Magus after it resolves to continue playing this game.
Yeah, not great outs, but... So we're dead to lots of things, but that's okay. Oh, Lotus plays Secretly Genius because Hazoret. That actually makes sense, right?
Yeah, that's true.
I guess I get green off this.
Yep. You float green-black and let it resolve, and then you pop it.
That maybe should have been the other one, but I don't think it actually matters. Alright, so we need to draw probably a land?
Yeah, I agree.
So we need to Hurkyls them. Then Brainstorm off something.
Yeah, I mean, we cracked both of our fetches, right? Go to 5.
Maybe not, Mark. I didn't actually work that out. That might have been better.
What? We could only fetch
Yes,
one.
I was at 7 life.
We didn't have a
5-4.
we didn't have a way to clear this is better because we didn't have a way to clear the Magus. We only had 2 fetches and we needed to get a green with one of them, so we'd only have one of our colors and we just don't have mana afterwards. It just doesn't work out.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think you get basics.
We're gonna need to hit the nuts, but that's fine. So close!
It's not close.
If we had a petal, it would be not close still.
How many cards in our grade? Oh, none, because we have Leyline. Right. I was kind of wondering if we were supposed to Thoughtseize them, hope they couldn't play both of their other cards, and then just like pop the Trinisphere. Just, yeah, Hazoret to 1. Hope you don't have a land. I guess they could yeah, I don't know. That's fine.
We fought again. We're not dead yet. We're not dead yet.
Yeah.
Anyways, I believe not having this card in after they Leyline this is correct.
Which card? Petition? Yeah. I would, by the way, want Duress on the play.
Over, like, some Echoing Truth or something?
It would be over Hurkyls because the cards that you're taking with Duress are the ones that get flipped by Hurkyls, whereas you can't take Magus with Echoing.
Honorog, not deterministically, but we're getting Magus plus getting hit down to basically dead.
I would have 2 Duresses and cut another Preordain.
So we have 2 Duress. So leaving 2 Preordain?
I think so. Sure. I believe that.
Alright. Seems fine. Honorog, we were basically dead because we would be at...
cut a Cabal if we... no, we want to go fast. Gotta go fast.
This is not particularly fast.
This is not good. Next one. Better.
Do we just shove? How likely do you think is 6 goblins on turn 1 will kill our opponent?
Let's see what our top card is first.
Right. So you want to keep?
Yeah. So we can ponder.
Ironically, if the empty weren't in our hand, we could empty for like 10 goblins.
Yeah.
But it is in our hand, so...
Yeah, do we think 6 gobos is enough?
We'll have 6 gobos with Tutor plus land behind?
Yeah.
Yeah,
and I would
probably good enough.
Yeah.
So I'm going to top this.
Yeah. Tutor, land, and ponder behind.
Well, the ponder's not particularly castable, so that's the only problem.
I mean, it is a piece of cardboard that you have to consider exists. I'm really sad they didn't leyline us this game. It would just
I
be
am
one
too.
card.
I want them to be down a card.
Yeah. Actually, I might not want them to be down a card. I don't know yet.
No, that's true. But that deck usually only plays like 1 to 2 Hazoret.
That's
So.
1 to 2 Hazoret. That's more than 0.
Come on, just chalice. Just chalice.
No.
No,
No.
it's fine. Most of the goblins have to attack.
We should have. That's not how that works, Jarvis.
I know what you're saying. I'm going to attack, though.
What?
They have Ancient Tomb.
Okay.
Alright.
I haven't done the math, but
It seems like this is probably correct to me.
I guess we're pretty close to short tendrilsing for the rest.
Exactly. That was my plan. Just use our empty as like Hidgutsu's second right or whatever.
I think the tendrils is the Hidgutsu's second right, buddy.
Dude, you don't make the rules. Oh, they stopped taking damage now.
That's another creature with the text "can block."
Alright, I don't think I'm allowed to attack again.
Ooh. That pushes 2 damage.
2 damage is not good enough, I think.
This we wouldn't have it be. It's not enough. We're 1 short of 2 damage. Continue.
Damn. I wanted the tomb to deal them 2 more damage.
Combat math getting involved in Legacy. Is this allowed?
Yes, it's allowed. You played Death and Taxes.
The deck doesn't do combat math. Your opponent's permanents don't do things then.
That's true. Do you think they'll attack with the War Boss now?
Don't know. Probably not.
I'm going to take 2 again.
2? Sure, I believe that. So they would chalice on 1. That doesn't matter. I would cast that. Cast it so it's in your graveyard for Cabal Rit.
Oh, fair. Do I push 2 damage?
I don't think so. I think we're at the point where the additional draw steps matter a little more. And there's a chance that they attack in such a way that we take the 2 on, or we get to push the damage on.
No! Ari, why?
You had hopes and dreams, and now you have an 0-3.
Oh no, Arnold.
I would just take, I guess. I don't know.
We're so dead now, I think. I think that actually killed us.
Yeah.
Before... If these 2 hadn't come down, they would be dead now, but...
No, they wouldn't, because the chalice the counters the... Oh, if
No,
those
I'm
2?
saying
If both...
If they were just like random creatures...
Yep.
Alright, well, we had a good run.
It wasn't really a good run. We went 0-3.
Dude, we started 3-0, we went 0-2, then we went 0-3. The last 5 matches were just bad.
It's definitely the opposite of a good run, Jarvis.
Okay, you're right. I'm going to just pack it in. This is like a waste of time.
Yep.
I'm going to let you go take care of your dog.
She's taken care of. She's passed out.
Oh, can we see the Zam dog again? One last time for the stream?
No. She's completely piled up and says no photos. I'm going to have to fight her to get my spot back on the bed, actually.
Okay. Well, thank you for showing up. We showed
Absolutely.
people how Storm is supposed to operate, and then lots of
How
things
it's not
happened
supposed to
where
operate?
it did not operate. Do you agree with that assessment?
Yep.
All right. Going to see who else is around, but thanks for everyone else hanging out. We're going to pay it forward to someone else who is streaming, because that's what happens. I can dig a Wyatt.